to come on here. Wait for that green light to come on, and we will get talking about tonight's game. We are ready to go. Hey guys, how you going? So today on BKR Sports, we are here for the next A-League game of this weekend, and that is, well, the first A-League game this weekend. I don't know why I said the next A-League game, but we are here for Adelaide United going up against the Central Coast Mariners. This is going to be quite an interesting game because I actually get a sneaky little suspicion that Adelaide will be up for this one. They're coming off an absolute pounding by Macarthur in torrential conditions there in southwest Sydney. So it's going to be interesting to see how they bounce back from that one, especially considering as well the last time they played before that. I think they lost as well. They lost Perth Glory 2-1. Obviously, they lost to Brisbane Roar 3-1 there. You know, the last time they won was against Melbourne Victory. Actually, you know, the only teams they've actually beaten this year have been the Victorian teams, Melbourne City and Melbourne Victory. So not really too much to write home about in regards to those two teams. And obviously, they got a draw with Western United. So it's all the Victorian teams that are the ones that obviously Adelaide wants to play right now. But I don't think they should be finishing as low as they are on the ladder right now. I think come the end of the season, they should be higher. They've got the players to do it, but they just haven't been able to find that form. They haven't been able to find any kind of confidence in their game. And, you know, like I said, they're coming off that massive loss, that 4-0 loss to Macarthur, which really will hamper their spirits. So they need to bounce back today, and they need to bounce back strong. They need to bounce back today, and they need to bounce back strong. Now, in regards to the Mariners, obviously, the Mariners are, you know, they're a team that no one expected to be here, but they are here. That's the thing. They are here. They are number one right now. If they were to lose this game, I think Sydney FC are still with games in hand. They would be top of the table. Obviously, if they were to lose this game, I think that Perth could obviously still do it as well. Let's go have a look at the table, actually. And Macarthur obviously sneaking up there too, but they're 4 points behind, so they can't. Actually, that would then thrust it upon the Brisbane Roar to be potentially above them too. So it is still this is a very important game for the Mariners too, especially considering that they are a relatively weaker team compared to what they're about to come up against as well. You know, they're about to come up against Arthur again soon. They've got 2 games against Perth. The next game they do play is actually against Perth, actually. I think in a couple of weeks' time. I don't know what's going on here. The internet's shocking tonight. I don't know what's going on. The internet's shocking tonight, but we're still cracking on. So don't forget, guys, smack a thumbs up. Are we on right now? I don't even know if we're on. I actually don't know what's going on right now. There's a lot of problems with my computer. Hopefully we're okay. We are on. Sorry, guys. I have no idea why this is messing up today. It was fine before. Are we? Why is it frozen? I don't get what's going on. This is weird. I don't know what's going on here. Why is this doing this? I actually don't understand. Sorry, guys. Give me 2 seconds here. I'm gonna refresh this. Why is this doing this? Why is this doing this? Ba-da-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. 1 second, guys. I'm just trying to get back on now. I don't know why the internet is so bad. It was fine before. Hello? Can anybody see me? Can anybody see me? I cannot see me. Hold on. Let me know, guys, when this comes back on. For me, it's like, it's just crazy. My whole computer's blowing up right now. This may as well. May as well be. Hold on, let me just exit out of that. I'll try and get out of everything I can. I think we're back on. I think we're on. Are we on? Are we on? Paddy Cat says, Football Australia expect the Nepal match to be played. I have actually no idea what's going on with the Socceroos right now, man. I have no idea what's going with the Socceroos, so you're going to have to alert me on that one. But thank God, now the internet's okay, hopefully. But let me know what your thoughts are on today's game, guys. Give me a prediction. I'm going to make a big call. I like it. Mariners fans, you're not going to like this. I'm going to say Adelaide win today. Yep, I'm going to go and say Adelaide win today. Adelaide are a different beast at home. You know, they are a better team than, you know, their form has suggested and their record suggests. I am going to say Adelaide are going to win 2-1. I'm going to go 2-1. And you know what? You don't like it? We'll take it. Just take it, mate. You're taking it right there. Right damn well there. So I'm going to do it. I haven't liked Adelaide at all this season so far. At all. And the Mariners, I have actually started to enjoy watching them. But I just feel like they're still the type of team that can go and lose that random game. We saw them against the Wellington Phoenix, you know, a couple of weeks ago. I know they won 2-0 in the most recent weekend, but we also saw about 3-4 weeks ago they lost to Wellington Phoenix when they probably shouldn't have. So I feel like this team is definitely there this year. I feel like this team will definitely be making finals. However, I do think they're going to be susceptible to losing a game that they shouldn't be at some point throughout the season. Brisbane Roar Post says, is your mic volume lower or is it just me? Buddy, I'm all over the shop today, aren't I? Yeah, it is actually lower. Now we're back. Don't you worry, son. Yeah? Want some? Now you're bloody louder, right in your face. All right, let's turn that up, and we are ready to go. Gary Boo Games says, honestly feel like you keep downing the Mariners each game. Well, man, it's because you get used to it after 10 years, bro. Like, if you're feeling positive about the Mariners, one, you're either probably a Mariners fan, or two, you just don't understand that, dude, they haven't played any informed team yet. Like, what do you want, brother? Like, what do you want? Like, I tell you how it is, right? I don't mind the Mariners. I enjoy watching the Mariners this year. I think that they are definitely improving compared to what I thought, especially compared to what I thought before the season started. But, like, you got to be honest with yourself, man. Like, who have they played in form? Sydney FC weren't in form when they played them. You play them now, and I can tell you right now, I don't think the Central Coast Mariners are winning 2-0, let alone winning it all. You know, they go and play MacArthur now after that 4-0 drubbing of buddy Adelaide, and let's see today's game. Let's see today's game. About if the Mariners can win this game and win it as well as MacArthur did, then we'll start to see. But you know, they're a strong defensive team, but they still lack in the attacking department. I want to see you say the same thing if Adelaide do win this though. I want to see you stick around. Pattycat says, did you watch Jackson's power rankings? No, mate. No. I couldn't even get my own power rankings bit up this week. I've been flat out. Unfortunately, the internet's had a few troubles the other day, but we're back on now, so we're all good. Brisbane Post says the volume is much better now. Yeah, buddy, we're all gone. We're all good to go. Isaac Van Well says 1-0 Adelaide at halftime and 2-1 Central Coast at full time. Potentially. I think that Adelaide at home, man, they're a good team. Like, I think if Brisbane Roar played, like, if we played Adelaide in Adelaide, I still think we probably would have won, but I don't think we would have won as convincingly. I'm actually going to the game tomorrow, by the way, guys, the Brisbane Roar versus Sydney FC game, so we'll be vlogging that, so I won't be streaming. Agus says, what's up, bro? Hello, mate. How you doing? Who are you tipping in today's game? Actually, let me have a look. Wait, so Gary Buganes, let me guess, you're a Mariners fan, right? Let me know. Just tell me in the chat. Are you a Mariners fan? Because I'm just telling you the truth, brother. You know, they've been shithouse for 10 years. Like, it's very hard to change your mindset on a club. It's like people with the Gold Coast Titans. People still say they're shit. It's like, no, they're not. But people still say they're shit because they've been shit for 10 years, you know? It's just like, buddy... And until probably 2014, you could have still told me Man City was shit, and I probably would have been like, yeah, we'll still probably lose this game. But it just wasn't the case. Robert Garcia says, here from AZ. Is that Arizona? 1 a.m. Only here for betting. Who do you think is going to win? Only here for betting. Thanks, man. Not here for me? Oh, man. That makes me sad. Nah, it's all good, bro. I've gone Adelaide, but the safer bet is Mariners. I've gone Adelaide based on the fact that I think that they're better than their record suggests. Well, their team's better than their record suggests. That's a free kick, and that will be an Adelaide free kick here on the left-hand side of the box. Left-hand side of the box. Brisbane Royal Post says, how do you download your streams? Wouldn't it take ages for you? Nope. You just clip them. You clip them from online. Robert Garcia says, yeah, Arizona. Buddy, get around the Cardinals, son. There you go, buddy. They're trying to get JJ Watt right now. But here we go. So Adelaide are on the left-hand side here. They're going to get a nice little cheeky free kick. 3 minutes in here. Nice little chance for a free kick here. So don't forget, guys, smack that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you are new around here. And this is a good shout because they do love getting a nice little set-piece goal as well. They do love getting a nice little set-piece goal. Agus says, I bet over 3. Do you think it can? Oh, Mariners are a good defensive team. But then again, Adelaide are a very weak defensive team so far this season. Adelaide here with a chance. That will go out for a corner, I would say. What are you doing, bud? Why would you not let that go for a corner? You bloody drunk, mate? Adelaide here with a chance outside the box and goes inside the box. And oh, they clear it away. Oh, bit shaky. Dexplode says that you're going to show the game or just talk. Well, considering it's illegal for me to show you the game, and that's why no one on YouTube shows you the game, that would be the reason why. Obviously, the game is not on the screen, my man. So 4 minutes into the game, Adelaide here on the right-hand side. But yeah, I think over 3 is definitely likely. If you're going to go with the likely, sorry guys. If you're going to go with the, what most people would think in regards to the Mariners winning this game, then yes, you'd be going over 3. If you are going with the... I don't know. I would probably say yes. Either way, actually. I think Adelaide win 2-1, and I think if Mariners win, they probably win 2-1. So either way, it'll probably be a 2-1 result. Patty Cat says, you ready for the police to tell you to sit down tomorrow? I can't wait, mate. I can't wait. Dexplode, no, you're all right, bro. I'm just letting you know. James Blonde says, pick on this. I'm taking Adelaide, mate. I'm going out of my bloody comfort zone. I'm picking the underdog. No, I tip a lot of underdogs, but no, I think they'll be the goods today. But then again, the Mariners fans hate me. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to my first game in a year tomorrow. My last A-League game was the Wanderers versus Adelaide, where Wanderers won 5-3, and I was sitting in the RBB, standing in the RBB because there's no seats there. So it's going to be interesting for my first away day in a very long time, actually, because I never used to do the away games for anyone. Titans, Geelong, Brisbane Roar, anyone. I don't usually do away games, but now I'm just like, I don't give a shit. I do what I want. I do what I want, mate. I do what I want. So 5 minutes in here, and just trying to tell you, Adelaide have started off the better here. Adelaide have started off the stronger. Here we go. Malk here. Gets it out to the wing. She's here. Chance here. Chance here. Oh, Mariners clear that one away. Now, the reason why I do pick out Adelaide in this game too, and I knew it would come as a shock to most of you. You go and have a look at that game against Wellington, right? Now, they deserve the win, Mariners. Easy. Like, 100%. Don't get me wrong here. They deserve the win. They were the better team by a long way. But the reason they were a better team by a long way is because there was a red card in the first 20 minutes. The first 20 minutes was pretty much all Wellington. And then even after that red card for the first half was still relatively more so, momentum-wise, Wellington. You know, the second half really blew apart for the Mariners, and deservedly so, because the coach would have gone in and said, hey, listen, mate, like, get out there and you show them that you are going to dominate this game because we have the extra man advantage. Now, they looked clinical and they put him to bed, but I don't know if that would have happened if there was a full, 11 on 11. I think Wellington could have even snuck a draw. I don't know about a win, but snuck a draw. But here we go, chance here, Adelaide. Bro, Malk, you shouldn't have been. Why are you heading that, bros? He should have been having a crack, chesting it and trying to have a crack. But we'll go for a corner here. So Adelaide with the corner. Whoa. James Bond says, what does Oz think about the Facebook news thing? I just know that things will, there'll be a new company that'll come along and compete. It's just money signs to somebody else. Just money signs to somebody else. Patercat says, that's going to be like almost a year since your last A-League vlog. It probably would be a year. It probably would be dead set like a year. But corner here for Adelaide from the right-hand side. Oh, they go for a short one here. Whip it over the top. Oh, that's a good whip in, though. It's a cheeky little whip in. So, yeah, what I was trying to say in regards to that Mariners game is that, yes, they deserved the win, but there was a lot of factors that went into the game that people just don't like to look at. They don't like it, especially people who support the team. And I've been trying to tell Brisbane Roar fans, I'm a Roar fan. I've been trying to tell them for literally the whole year so far. I'm like, let's relax. Wait until we play someone. Mariners also haven't really played anyone who is in form. You know what I mean? So, people don't like to listen to it. Even the people who support my own team don't like to listen to what I'm saying. But, yet again, last week showed me exactly what I was saying. Adelaide here with a chance. It's on the box. Clears away. And this is a desperate Adelaide too right now, FYI. This is a desperate Adelaide team that need a win. But De Silva has been very good this year, so he's actually got that ball. Oh, Arena. No, bro. No. Alip says, hi, bro. Hello from Indonesia. Hello from Indonesia. Good on you, champion. Appreciate you for tuning into the stream. Hope you're well over there. James Bond says, is the media fair in Oz or is it bad like the US? Nah, well, it depends on what media source you use. Sky News is pretty good. But then again, it depends on what kind of political values you have. But the mainstream are always going to be, predominantly left. Will Blaze says, yes, Raw City tomorrow. Yeah, baby, can't wait. Can't wait, man. I'm so excited just to get to Atmosphere, bro. I love my streams. But I'm just so excited to get to Atmosphere. I was considering going down to Wollongong for the Phoenix versus Western Sydney Wanderers game on Sunday, but I'm just going to do the one vlog this week. We're going to get back into it, and we'll stream those two games. The Hafiz Shenko says, hello from Singapore. Singapore. Singapore's a great place. I can't wait to visit there one day. Aaron Haywood says Central Coast for the win. I don't know, man. I don't know. I have my doubts about this game. I think overall Mariners are the better team, but I have my doubts about this game. So, well, I don't actually know if they're the better team overall, but this year so far they have been by a long way. Adelaide have been shithouse this year so far. Shithouse. Andre says, hi, bro. Hello from Thailand. Buddy, look, let's go. We're Indonesia, we're Philippines, Thailand. Buddy, we're moving all over Asia. I love it. Malcolm says, Sky News Australia is owned by Fox News. Yeah, right. The right side. Let's stop getting into political values, guys. Let's stop getting into a political stream here. But chance here for the Mariners. First chance of the game. Oh, Simon! Oh, straight to the keeper, though. That was a good header, though. It was a good, strong header there, but it was a bit far out. It was never really going to do anything there, and the keeper had that one pretty easily, days. Robert Garcia says, MacArthur or Western United. That's in Victoria, isn't it? Because I don't think it's here in South. It's not in Sydney, because otherwise I probably would have gone to it. I'm pretty certain. Look, if that's in Victoria, that's a tough game. I could go a draw there. I'll go draw that one, actually. Because I just don't think West United are as bad as their record suggests as well. I think they've been relatively unlucky this year. But in the same sense, they still have lost and they still deserve what they've got. But in the same sense, I think that they're well and truly unlucky compared to the team that they have for one. And also just the players they have And the way games have gone too. Unfortunately, they just didn't know how to cope with Adelaide United when it came on against for the Mariners. Adelaide United has been unbelievable this season. I've loved him every single moment. From the start of the season to now, every single game, I was like, wow, this guy has got some unreal talent, and I never noticed him before. CJ Moxley says Mariners to win 2-1. It's probably the safe bet. I'd probably say that's the safe bet. I've gone Adelaide 2-1, but that's probably the safe bet, yeah. Which is, when I say safe bet, I'm not like insulting. I'm saying like that's the one everyone would probably be getting on because that's probably the most, I'd guess, obvious. But I just get a feeling today that Adelaide will be up for this one at home. Adelaide are a good team at home. They were doing pretty well against Perth in the first half. They fell apart in the second half against Perth. But in the same sense, that's a good team, Perth. Perth are, for me, a better team than the Mariners. So that does weigh into my account as well. Pater Cat says the gunner Sky News is right wing. Sky News is right. Yeah, Sky News is definitely right wing. The Sky News is definitely not left. But let's not talk about the media and Murdoch media in general. Malcolm says unpredictable league to bet. Oh, bro, I don't bet on this league. If you bet on this league, man, you're literally probably either donating or you're very lucky to win. Like that's why I'm also saying Adelaide is because if you go with the favourites, I'm telling you right now, in any time in any part of the season, and that's why I feel like Brisbane Roar might even get a result tomorrow. I called the result against MacArthur. I said there was definitely a chance we wouldn't get the result we wanted against the Jets because they are better than people imagine defensively. But I feel like tomorrow, they could sneak something because Brisbane usually do get up for a Sydney game. But in the same sense, it's just the point of the matter is that you never know with the A-League. The A-League is such a difficult league to bet on and just to read in general. So if you do win a bet, congratulations because not many people do. Aaron Hayward says Mariners paying $2.70 now on SportsPay. Well, they're not playing that good in the first 12 minutes, man. They're getting out dominated, and they've had one opportunity. It was probably the best. No, it wasn't the best. No, probably the best opportunity of the game so far. But Adelaide have had quite a few. They've had quite a few. The Matt Simon header, I guess that was relatively the best opportunity, but there's not really been anything to write home about. But overall, in regards to the game, it's been all about Adelaide so far. Alip Muktahuden says Adelaide. That's who I'm thinking, mate. And that's going to be cleared away there. Pater Cat says apparently Mariners weren't favourites on Sportsbet for this game. They weren't. No. Were they? No. I did check it. I do check out the odds beforehand. I'm pretty sure it was like $2. No, they were. Yes, they were. No, I think Adelaide was $2.70 and Mariners were $2.40, which is really close. Really close. But see, that's just, more proof. Whole chance. Adelaide. Oh, bad touch. Goes out for a goal kick. There from Duguli. No, they were favourites, but they were only just favourites. And it's a testament to say that this Mariners team hasn't proven themselves yet. No one's listening to me. Shit, man. No one's damn well proven them. No one's listening to me. They haven't proven shit yet. No one's proven shit yet. Not a single team in this competition has proven anything yet. Not a single team. The only team that doesn't have to prove anything is Sydney because they've won 2 years in a row. That's the only team in the league that doesn't have to prove jack shit. You know what I mean? Malcolm says, Ozbet, I think mostly on Melbourne Cup, which is horses. Now, Australians bet on anything, mate. Australians will bet on a fly, 2 flies, go up a wall. I tell you right now, if you put 2 flies to go up a wall, Australians will bet on it. I guarantee you. They bet on everything, mate. We bet on everything. So 14 minutes in, guys. Still 0-0. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new around here. Won't be doing any streams tomorrow because I am going to that game, though. On Sunday, we will be. Gary Boo Game says, how did the Mariners go from 12th to 1st? What changes have they made? It's just the changes of the whole competition, to be completely honest with you. And they've just got more of a well-rounded team. You know what I mean? Like, their tactics are so different to previous years. They just, they're a lot more, I guess, structural with their game rather than just kind of going out there and playing, which is what you would probably say for the last 10 years. There's a lot more structure about their gameplay. Tongik is just unbelievable out back in the defense. He's so strong. Didn't have the greatest of games against the Phoenix, but in the same sense, like, they still won that game 2-0. But then again, I think that would have been a different result without the red card. And I believe it was a red card, by the way. Some people say it wasn't a red card for Wellington, but I thought it was a red card. So I think Tongik is a very huge part about why they're really breaking apart. De Silva obviously has been very good to start the season. Oh my God. Oh, it's a goal. That is the most... Oh my God. That is a nightmare from Adelaide. So it's 1-0 Mariners here, and that is possibly the worst back pass I've ever seen in my life. Bro, that's Adelaide to a T-bar. Like, that's got to be that. Like, when shit's fallen, like, what are you doing, bro? You've clearly got De Silva following you up for the ball, and then you're going to slow pass it back to the keeper. Like, on what planet do you think that is okay, Elsie? On what planet is a back pass the way to go there? Oh my god, what are you doing, bro? Like, who? I actually am in shock. How do you do? Like, what do you? So you're running as hard as you can to get to a ball first because you know there's a player behind you. You know that De Silva is coming in behind you. So then you would never think to pass that ball back because the player is just going to keep running for the ball and to put pressure on the keeper. So if you're going to pass the keeper, you better whack it to him. Like, what are you doing, bro? That's the stupidest goal I've ever seen. So congratulations, Mariners. It's completely against the run of play. Completely. But it sums up Adelaide's season so far. But Adelaide with a chance. Ooh, no, it goes away to the Mariners at the back. Paddock says, no, he's allowed to say if it's a goal. Yeah, you can say if it's a goal as long as there's a goal. If you say there's a goal and there's no goal, then you get timed out. Because we get a lot of dickheads who do that. Oh, that's a yellow card for sure. Close. That's definitely a yellow card there, Tongi. You've got to give a yellow card there for that high foot. You got to give a yellow card there for that high foot, son. Aaron Hayward says, go Mariners. Yeah, they lucked out that time, man. They lucked out that time. Oof. That's a yellow card. No, don't give me this bloody Joe Coletti. No, I'm sorry. What's you bloody giving excuses for that? What's you bloody giving excuses for that? So I'm listening to the commentary here. As if you can give an excuse for that bloody high foot. You bloody goosebag. Alip says, what goal, Central Coast Mariners? Yeah, it was a goal. It was more of an Adelaide own goal than a goal, but it's still a goal. The gunner says that goal came out of nowhere. You're 100% right, man. Really strange. Really, really strange, that one. But, you've got to be in the right position. You've got to be in the damn well right position. We've got 49 people here right now. We've got 32 likes. Let's get to 40 right now. I know 8 of you haven't liked it, so go and smash that thumbs up button right damn well now. We're so close. Let's just hit that bloody 40 right now. But 17.5 minutes in, and still waiting for the Adelaide United to, start showing their quality. Ricky Elsa, I bet on a hot dog eating contest one time. Is that big one in America? I think they have it in New Jersey or something like that. On the BKR Sport bucket list that we have, 101 sporting events to complete on BKR Sport before we die. Being in that hot dog eating contest is part of it. I'm on there. I'm going to do it. So you can bet on me, mate. Just bet on me, champion. I can eat. I'm starting keto on Monday though for about a month or so that'll be interesting. I've done it once before. Paddy Cat says Robbie Cornthwaite did it for Western Sydney Wanderers coincidentally against Mariners as well in 16-17. It was October and he didn't play a game until February. There you go, mate. Flying. Wanderers are really strange this year, bro. I don't know about them. They weren't really convincing against the victory. I know you'd be the biggest testament to what I'm saying too. Like, it's not like they're good, but it's not like they're bad. I think they're well and truly deserving of like 6th right now. 5th, 6th. Straight up. I couldn't really argue too much more about being above. I get where they are on the table, but realistically, they're not due to games in hand. But they just don't look that great overall. Mariners here, they could blow it. Like, this is bad. Look at this. Oh, that's going to be a goal, isn't it? That should be a goal here, Mariners. No. Well, he just ruined that, Casella. Okay, well, you just butchered that shit. You just butchered that, bro. Oh, my God, it's an own goal. Oh, it's off the post. Oh my God, Adelaide, bro. You're actually giving me a brain aneurysm. I'm having a brain aneurysm. What is this defense, bro? What is this defense from Adelaide? So it hits the post there from Mariners. This is outrageous. This is outrageous, man. It's like Adelaide is still looking good on attack, but they're not looking that great on attack. They're just kind of getting by, but they're looking better of the two on attack. Like, they're unlucky to be down 1-0, but they're also lucky to be only down 1-0. Joshua Campbell says, when are you going to do an AFL men's or NRL men's live? Well, considering that neither of those seasons have started, my dude, I can't do any. What you mean? Of course I'll do them when the seasons start. The NRL season doesn't start for another 2-3 weeks, and the AFL doesn't start for about a month. What you talking about? I can't do a live stream. I'm not doing pre-season if that's what you're asking me. That's going to be a free kick here to the Mariners. Isaac Vantwell says, who's winning the NRL All-Stars match tomorrow? I'm not even watching it. I'm going to be at the Brisbane Roar game, but I hope the Indigenous do. I'll go Indigenous. It'll be a close game. The Mulderies probably should. The Mulderies probably should, but in the same sense, I'll get around the Indigenous. Aaron Haywood says, let's go Mariners, kick on. Yeah, well, you'd back him in. You'd back him in to kick it on from here, considering their defense, and that's going to be a good free kick opportunity here too. Not for a shot at goal, but for a cheeky little whip in. You know what I mean? A cheeky little whip in, mate, from the right-hand side. Everything's starting to slowly, digress Mariners' way. The Mariners are definitely starting to get more on top in this game after that opening 10-15 minute spurt from Adelaide. So 21 minutes gone here is 1-0 to the Mariners. Andy Novianto says 1-1. Oh, I think there's more goals than this now. I still wouldn't be surprised with the 2-1 either way, to be honest with you. I still wouldn't be surprised. Shannon Humphries says, favourite team from the AFL. You know what my favourite team is. The Hafishenko says, if you could... Hold on 1 second here. Free kick here for Mariners. Whips it in. Clears it away for Adelaide, but on the edge of the box, he's going to whip it, and that's the oddest thing I've ever seen. Are they going to clear it? No. Still Tongyik. Oh, this should be a goal. Oh, my God. I'm actually going to lose all my IQ points watching this Adelaide defence right now. Havashenko says, if you could pick any player in the world to join Adelaide, who would it be? Well, I wouldn't want, to join Adelaide, buddy. I don't know. I don't care about Adelaide. If it was Brisbane Roar, I'll take, buddy, right now. Hold on 1 second here. Corner. Mariners whip in, and still a chance here. No. It was a good corner, though. It was a nice little corner. Now, for Adelaide, if I was to improve their team, I'll go back to... I'll ask you a question. Free kick Adelaide. What do they need? They need a striker. They don't need a target man like Tommy Urich. Tommy Urich is a MacArthur or a Brisbane Roar or a Western United kind of player. He's not an Adelaide player. So you'd be looking more at a nifty little striker. I guess like Gabriel Jesus would work in their system, but then again, he's too small. They still need someone who's relatively big. They need someone who's fast and big, but not a target man style that still moves around quite freely. Let me know who you guys would talk about in regards who you guys would suggest in regards to what I just said. I do think a Gabriel Jesus would really suit this Adelaide team, but in the same sense, I think they still need someone who's a little bit bigger because the A-League doesn't really necessarily suit that kind of size as well. The guy says, what Australian player should come back to the A-League? Azani, of course. Azani, 100%. He's wasting his career right now. Well, is he even back from injury? I think he is. I don't know. I can't remember. But every answer leads to Azani in regards to that. Haaland. You think Haaland? Haaland at Adelaide? Well, I guess he'd probably suit anyway, to be honest with you. But... yeah, Demand Royale says Aluqual would suit Adelaide United. Kind of, yeah. I wouldn't mind seeing Aluqual at Adelaide United. Yeah, you're not wrong. I don't think Kowal would suit like a Perth. I don't think he would suit. I think he might suit Western United, but really, Western United, the perfect man for Western United is a Tommy Urich. No, the perfect man for MacArthur. If there was a perfect team for Tommy Urich, it is just straight up MacArthur. I don't give a shit what no one says. I'm telling you right now, that man is all MacArthur, all over him. All over him. He's in Denmark now. Oh, Azani. Yeah, is he injured though? I swear he's injured again. I don't know. He's been injured all the time, to be honest with you. So he needs to come back, even for 2-3 years and then go back over if he really, really wants to. But overall... there's no point. He's like, what is he, in Denmark Division 2, or is he in the First Division? Like, where is he? I don't know what's going on with him. But Adelaide here with a chance. Good ball here. Good ball from Adelaide. Oh, if he had gone down there, I tell you, would have been dodgy, but that will be the worst attack you've ever seen, and Mariners will clear this one away. I'm actually still in shock it's 1-0. So Urena got the yellow card, by the way, for that bad tackle just now. Urena, he apparently got in the team of the week last week. I couldn't believe it. Like, yeah, he had a great pass for one of the goals for Matty Simon in the first half. Yeah, the first half goal for Matty Simon. But like outside of that, I didn't think he did too much. I didn't think he did a great deal, enough to make the team of the week then. But then again, that probably could be because the attackers maybe last week didn't have too great overall from anyone. Adelaide here with the ball. Chance here again, and Uric is going to whip that one back out to the left-hand side. Chance here. No, that's going to be poor. Oh, it's still in here. Still with a chance. It hasn't gone out. It's... Oh, my God. This is terrible. Isaac Van Well says, so many footballers go to Asia and ruin their career. They just go for the money. You're speaking about the Chinese Super League, and yes, you're 100% right. You're 100% right. Aaron Moy. A lot of the time you'll see most of the older guys go there, though, because obviously it's the one big payday. You know, who we see? Was it Thiago? No, it was Hulk. Hulk did that. Hulk was never going to be... Well, he was really big at one stage. Holy shit. Like, what was it? Like, around the 2010 season? Holy shit. He was flying, son. He was at Porto, I think. FC Porto. But yeah, he was flying. Then he obviously went to the Chinese Super League, and I don't even know. Is he still playing? I don't even know. Obviously, I couldn't care less about the Chinese Super League. It's the most plastic thing I've ever seen in my life. Pattycat says, I think you've fallen a bit behind on KO, have I? No, you might be just a little bit behind the stream, or the stream might be a little bit behind, because I'm watching it live. And that's inside the box, and Adelaide are going to clear this one away. Oh, Chancey for Adelaide. Chancey for Adelaide. Chancey for Adelaide over the top. No, that's terrible. This is poor. They don't have any game plan right now. Zenit. Yeah, play at Zenit too. Yeah, that's right. But he did play at Porto, right? He was most prolific at Porto. Obviously, this is going back 10 years or so. I think he went to the Chinese Super League like 2013-ish? 2013, 2014, something like that? Yeah, Porto, then Zenit, then China. Yeah. But I think his big days were when he was at Porto. They were a decent little team back then. They were very nifty. They were definitely a team that, like, you definitely knew you could beat them. But in the same sense, they were a bit... Well, I guess every team in the Champions League is like that. I guess most teams, unless you're playing some scrubs, you know, some absolute scrubs that you league that just found a way to sneak in to one of those Champions League spots. Like those rando little Austrian teams that sometimes find their way into the Champions League. Oh, who was that team City played a couple of years back? Played them like 4 years ago. No, it wasn't Rapid Vienna. It's somebody else. Because Rapid Vienna somewhat have a quality history, somewhat. I'm trying to think. There was one team that made the Champions League, and they were in the group with City. I think we were with Dortmund or something like that, and maybe Napoli, because we play Napoli quite a lot. Mariners with a chance. Oh, this could be a one-on-one opportunity here if he whips it in. No, that's going to go for a corner, maybe. Oh, good defense from Adelaide. Good defense from Adelaide there. The Gunners, don't forget the Middle East. What about the Middle East? What about the Middle East? The Huffershenko says, what's your prediction for the top 3 finish this season? Very good question. Very difficult question, but very good question. I will say Sydney FC will be there. I don't know whether they're 1, 2, or 3, but they'll be there. I think that Perth, and I think maybe MacArthur. I think probably MacArthur is my top 3 right now. Maybe not Perth, sorry. No, top 3 probably. Oh, geez, some Adelaide fans getting angry there. You could hear him well and truly loudly. I definitely have Sydney FC and MacArthur, but the third team is easily interchangeable. Oh, chance here. Urena, he's offside. Don't pass it to him. Yeah, good. That was nice there with Matty Simon to know not to pass it to him. Urena's there again. He should have passed that to Urena, brothers. He was open by himself in the middle of the box, but no, he decided to go for it, and that will go out for a goal kick. Oh my God, this Adelaide fan is angry, bro. I can hear... Holy shit, bro. Like, we holy damn, bro. There's got to be kids near you, son. Oh my God. Like, take a chill pill, buddy. Like, I'm hearing abuse. I'm hearing abuse on here. I'm hearing, like, full-on abuse there. Palani says, hi, mate. Why today's odds against Central? I think it was $2. I think that Mariners were $2.40 and Adelaide was $2.70. But either way, it's because people don't believe in the Mariners yet. Because they haven't played no one. People say, oh, they played Sydney FC. They played Sydney FC when Sydney FC were looking shithouse. They're not looking shithouse anymore. They still don't look that great, to be honest with you. Wait till they play a team that can attack and inform, like a MacArthur right now. Because when they beat them 2-0, firstly, they got out-dominated, but that was when MacArthur didn't even know how to spell attack. They couldn't even spell the word attack, let alone bloody attack. Aaron Hayward says, Adelaide are paying $6.50 for the win at the moment on Sportsbet. $6.50? Gee whiz. Oh, wait, what? Did I read that wrong? Did I read that? I swear. Against Central. No, they're talking about before the game started. Chancey for Adelaide, though, in the box. Oh, that's going to be Uric. Oh, that's a free kick. Excuse me? I don't think that's actually physically possible. Physics-wise, I don't think the way Tommy Uric fell just then makes sense compared to you saying that's not a free kick. Are you bloody drunk, mate? Are you bloody, you had too much alcohol today, chummer? Ah, this shit, man. Joseph says yes or no. Yes or no what? Oh, can you watch Channel 7? No, I think you got to watch it on KO. I watched it on KO, man. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that one. But 31 minutes into the game, guys. It is still 1-0 here to the Mariners. So go and smack that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Do really appreciate your support. And obviously subscribe if you're new around here because we stream all the damn well time. The gunner says Urich is rubbish. Disagree. Completely disagree. The only reason I disagree is because, well, he's rubbish here. But the reason is because he doesn't suit that system. He would not be rubbish at MacArthur. I'm telling you. I promise you, mate. Listen to me. Listen to me. He will bloody smack it if he was at MacArthur, because that's how they play. Adelaide don't play that way. Everybody, every time for the last... Oh, that's a penalty. That's a penalty. It's a penalty Adelaide. It's a penalty Adelaide. Penalty Adelaide. It is a penalty to Adelaide. Tongik, you're an idiot, bruz. You are an idiot, bruz. Why are you sticking your foot out right there? Why are you sticking your foot out in that situation? So Tongik puts his foot out and trips... Oh, you stupid man. You buddy. He's been so good this season, and he threw... It's a bit far, though. Like, I just don't think this is going to be overturned, though. I don't think there's enough to say this is an overturning. But he still puts his foot out there. He does still put his leg out. I don't think there's enough evidence to overturn this. It should be a penalty, I think. I can understand why you would say it's not. He goes and kicks it it's quite far, but he does block him off. The ball's gone quite far, though. I don't know. This is a tough one to call, actually. I wouldn't be surprised if it gets overturned, but I don't think it will be overturned. I don't think it will be overturned. But I can understand if this gets overturned. He still does throw his leg out there. Throwing his random leg out there. Like this, I'm sorry. You probably got to give that a pen, man. You can't overturn this. I don't think it's a pen, to be honest with you, but in the same sense, you can't overturn it in the sense that he has thrown his leg out and he has blocked off the run, even though the ball was a bit far. I don't know. It's tough, man. It's a tough one. I agree with calling it a penalty on field, but the VAR obviously comes in now and we'll have a word. But I agree with what the referee did at the time. I thought it was a pen straight away. But when you look at it in slow motion, it's I still think it's too difficult to overturn in general. Sport Action says, do you think the Raw win tomorrow? It is going to be a penalty. I told you. You couldn't overturn it. You could not overturn that. So it will be a penalty here, Adelaide, and it's about to be probably 1-1 here because Tommy Urich is putting the ball on the spot. But Sport Reactions, I think that Raw obviously usually do get up for a Sydney game. I think that, they're not favourites, and in the A-League, teams who aren't favourites usually win. Obviously, they're trying to bounce back after a pretty abysmal week against MacArthur and Newcastle, but we'll see. I'll be vlogging it. I'll be there, so hopefully my first game back. Good luck, charm. But here we go. Tommy Urich here to make it 1-1. Here we go. Adelaide here with the penalty. Tommy Urich runs up and he's going to put it. Oh, easy days. Bottom right-hand corner. Goal. That is a goal there, Tommy Urich, but it is going to be 1-1. I don't think it's controversial. They're talking about controversial penalty. I disagree. I think that I disagree. I don't understand why they're complaining so much. Look, he puts his foot out there. At the time, the referee's calling penalty there every day of the week. Don't care who it is. The ref is always calling a penalty there based on that at the time. When you look at it in slow motion, you can understand why people are arguing for not to be a penalty. But when the referee is given that penalty and he has stuck his leg out there, he has put it in the way, he has technically blocked him off from his run. The ball was going a bit too fast and might have gone out, but in the same sense, that's a judgment call too. You can't really weigh that in too highly. It's technically probably the wrong decision, but in the same sense, I don't think it's controversial necessarily. So it is 1-1. It is 1-1. Brisbane Royal Post, I see your comments about that. Just message me on Instagram, bro. Like, it's still good, man. I'm on stream, bro. Like, I'm literally on stream, bro. Wei Ji Yao says, draw end. Well, it's only been, 34 minutes? Like, what you buddy talking about here? It's been 34 minutes, mate. We're not even at half time. You're talking about draw end. Captain OK says minor touch, but still contact, deserved penalty. Look, I agree and disagree. It's deserved based on... Yeah, look, fair enough. I'm just going to say it as that. Yeah, there's a lot of things that go into the decision, and there's a lot of things that would have had to have gone the Mariners' way to go against that decision. Like, for example, hold on here, with chance at Adelaide, I think it might be a corner or a goal kick. Might be a goal kick. I think for the Mariners to get that one, obviously VAR wouldn't have given that a penalty if the referee didn't call the penalty. That is basically, referee's decision they've just called on there. Andy Novianto says 2-1 Adelaide win. I called it. That's what I said before the game started, but it'll be still tough. Still very tough. No, that's. I don't understand what that. You wouldn't be complaining about this. Clisby's down here with an injury, but I don't think you'd complain about Halloran here. I can smell it says 3-1 Mariners. I don't know. They haven't played that well. The only goal they've gotten this game has been gifted to them. The only goal they've got in this game has been gifted to them. They haven't looked good defensively necessarily. They haven't looked good in the midfield. They haven't dominated this game, and their attack has been okay-ish, but in the same sense, like, I think this could easily be a draw too, to be honest with you, but, I did call 2-1 before the game started to Adelaide, and I'm not too unhappy with it right now, because Adelaide have been the better team in this first half. They've been absolutely diabolically defensively, but they've dominated the ball a lot more than the Mariners have, in my personal opinion. Malcolm says, deserves a penalty for sticking legs out like doing Macarena. Yeah, fair enough. Macarena. Wei Xiao says, who will win? Buddy, I'm going Adelaide, mate. How many bloody times? Eva Pythagoras says, my favourite. Who's your favourite? Adelaide, Mariners, or me? Huh? How about that one? The Kiwi lad says, hey, mate, just about to do a live stream of the Reds vs Brumbies game where I wasn't going to show the game. I just got a copyright strike from Super Rugby AU. How did you fix this strike you had? You tell them, eat a dick. No, you tell, the thing is that the reason why you got a strike is because they think you're about to do it I had this with the boxing. And I said, nah, I'm going to kick up an absolute stink. Hold on one sec, bro. Adelaide here with a chance, maybe down the right-hand side here. They wouldn't be doing that to me, son. Oh, that's a free kick for sure. That's going to be a free kick. Oh, Adelaide here with a chance, inside the box. Oh, how did he miss that, bros? How did you miss that, bro? That should have been 2-1. Tommy, you're a target man. Like, you should be putting that in the back of the net right there. That's your job right there. That was your job right there, Buzz. That was your job right there. Gee whiz. Tell you what. Anyway, man, just, buddy, get in contact with him every single second of the way. Whether it be Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, emails. You find their email. You message them back via the YouTube system. Trust me, they'll get rid of it. The only reason they did it is because they thought you were going to show the game. Trust me, I know all about that shit. But the people learn now because I complain. I can smell. He says it's a game of two halves. Mariners will come out different. You're a Mariners fan, aren't you? Or you've bet on the Mariners. Adelaide here with a chance. I am in shock. You are a dickhead, Nakuli. That was the stupid. What did he fake that? Did he fake that and the ball just rolled over the touchline, so now it's a goal kick? Like, what are you doing, Bat? Like, what are you doing? Aaron Haywood says, come on, Mariners, get it together. They need to get it together right now because Adelaide are just dominant. Jeez, was that Bozanic who got that ball away there? That's probably why Tommy Urich couldn't get that ball in the back of the net. But Adelaide are dominating this game. They've dominated the whole first half. They've been shithouse in defence, but they've dominated the whole first half. Mariners haven't had many opportunities, and the only goal they've been given right now was given to them by a stupid back pass by an absolute moron at the back. And then, shit like that. Like this, Adelaide are literally giving me disease watching this defence. This defence is giving me a transmittable disease. Aaron Hayward says, oh, that's right. Arkansas says, no, I'm Western Sydney Wanderers. Then what? What are you going on here? Oh, you've bet on you've got to bet on the Mariners, though. Well, they could come out in the second half and do it, but in the same sense, the reason why they did that last week, because I think you're probably backing in what they did last week, that was only because there was a red card to Wellington. Without that red card, I'm telling you, Wellington were the better team in that first half. Paddy Cat says, you can argue that Adelaide goal was given to him as well. You can argue it, but it's a lot less. It's still a penalty. It's still... Look, whether you want to say it or not, it's still at least a decision that is relatively warranted. So, yes, it was given to him, but in the same sense, here we go. Adelaide here with a chance. This should be a good chance here. Cut that back inside. You get... Not like that, Mork. Not... Adelaide are very frustrating. They're very frustrating. K Subramanium. I know what you're saying though, Patty Cat, but in the same sense, disagree as well. K Subramanium says 1-1 half time, second half, Central Coast will score. 2-2 is looking likely, to be completely fair. I said 2-1 Adelaide. I said 2-1 Mariners. Wouldn't surprise. That's a safe option. But right now, 2-2 probably isn't out of the question. But I'd still be backing in 2-1 Adelaide out of anything from what we've seen so far. But it has been 40 minutes, guys. It is 1-1. So obviously smash that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Actually, how many thumbs up we got? How many thumbs up we got? We have got 43. We're 7 likes away from 50. So go and smash the thumbs up button and obviously subscribe if you are new around here. Palani says, put money on Adelaide today. Good sneaky little bet. Good sneaky little bet. Not many people would have. Most people would have their money on the Mariners. But I'm going against the bloody strain, son. Don't tell me what to do, son. I'm all over it, mate. I'm going to put bloody everything on. I'm putting life savings on Raw tomorrow. Not really. I would never do that. I would never do that with the Raw. I would never do that with the A-League. I wouldn't even put life savings on over 0.5 goals in a game in the A-League because it would just genuinely be a 0-0 game. Even if it was Perth Glory versus, who's a shithouse defence? Perth Glory Adelaide United. Still bloody find a way to be 0-0. Palani says sure win. I wouldn't say sure win. Neither of these teams provide a sure win. But then again, Mariners have won 3 games in a row. Western United, Melbourne City, and Wellington Phoenix. Yeah, they've won 3 games in a row. And that's something that I don't think I've seen from the Mariners in literally about 8 to 10 years. Literally. I'm not even joking. Sharad Smith says under 2.5 here. Good luck. If that happens for you, I commend you. I congratulate you on possibly the luckiest win in the history. No idea where you thought this would be under 2.5 this game. Oh, he's offside by a mile. No idea where you got under 2.5. If it finishes 1-1, congratulations. There you go. But I didn't think from the start of this game was going on at 2.5 at any stage. Case Romanium says, Weiji Yao, yup. Weiji Yao says, you sure away win? No, I'm saying a home win, mate. Adelaide's in Adelaide. Comprende? Comprende? That's a win. Adelaide, the home team. Bilal Albani says Central Coast Mariners win. No. All right. So 43 minutes gone here, and Mariners still looking really, really average. Turner Friend says Cutting Edge 44 was talking bad about your channel. There you go. Adol Satiria says, you sure Central Coast Mariners win? No, I'm not sure because I'm not tipping them. So 43 minutes gone. Why would I give a shit who's talking about the channel? All right, here we go. Mariners here with a chance outside the box. Oh my god, I thought it was in for a second. I thought that was in. I can smell you says he's doing an NRL ladder prediction. Of course, man, but it's still 3-4 weeks out. Like a long way away. So I'll wait until like a week before the season starts. See what trial form's like. See kind of what we're looking at a little bit further. Look at what teams are probably more so going to be looking at. Adele says, bro, Sirian Abimanyu from Indonesia played to Newcastle. Very good player. I didn't know there was an... Hold on, chance here! Oh, cleared away from Adelaide. I didn't know there was an Indonesian player for Newcastle. Is there? I don't think he's played. I don't know he's played. Casey Manium says, Australia League, if you know his first half, always scores the most goal. I think Perth Glory versus Western United would like to disagree with that one. I think Perth Glory and Western United would like to disagree with that one. I also think the Western United versus versus Mariners game would like to disagree with that one. Actually, no, I would disagree with that one completely. I'm trying to... When has there been more first half goals? Last week, there wasn't even many first half goals in general. Like, you could be right. Oh, that's a good chance. Yeah, straight to the keeper, though. Urena, straight to the keeper. Evan says they were $2.30 favourite and Adelaide $2.90 dog. Are you calling... What? Why are you calling me a dog? What? So, I was right. So, Mariners were the favourites. Yeah. Why is everyone trying to tell me that Mariners weren't favourites? I was like, Mariners were favourites for this game. They was just, but they were still favourites. Brisbane Ropo says, first A-League vlog in a long time. Tomorrow hyped up. Yeah, bruh. Yeah, Brisbane Ropo. First vlog in a long time. The last vlog I did was the first game. Literally the first game of the NRL last season, which was Parramatta versus the Bulldogs. And that game gave me herpes. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was so bad. That's going to be a corner here. That's going to be a corner here for Adelaide United. Chance here on the 45th minute. And there's 4 added minutes here, guys. There's 4 added minutes. Matthew Hasarati says, are you and Clarky doing the NRL jersey giveaway after this video? I've already picked the winner. Haven't done that yet. We're going to do it at 6 o'clock today, but I think he's quite sick right now. He's got quite a big headache. So I'll message him after. We may be doing it tomorrow instead. Obviously, we did it yesterday, but the guy didn't do the right thing, unfortunately. So it should be tonight, but in the same sense, he's got a headache, so he might not be doing it tonight. We'll see how we go. I'll be messaging him right up. Evan says, "Lol, didn't call you dog underdog." Okay, well, because you said dog. If you said underdog, I would have got it, but I was like, okay, all right. Gee whiz, Adelaide here with a chance. Terrible corner there. Terrible corner here. Terrible corner. What that was a dog corner right there, mate. That was a dog corner right there. So 3 minutes to go here of added time, of injury time in this first half. Sport Action says just do it tomorrow. Yeah, we probably will, because he said he's got a massive headache, so it'll be a bit late tonight. Wait, 9 o'clock? Yeah, we'll do it probably during the day or something like that, because I'll be heading off to the game probably around 5 o'clock or something. Spewing though, there's a couple of good games tomorrow, I think, isn't there? I think there's a couple of good games tomorrow, actually. Isn't MacArthur playing Buddy West United tomorrow? That's a good game. That's a really strange game. I think we could be seeing a 1-1. It's that could be high scoring and that could be low scoring. I wouldn't be betting on over or under 2.5 in that game, because that could easily go either way. MacArthur, good defense, but decent attack, but also can have a shit attack. West United, pretty average defense, but not bad defense, and their attack is very 50-50, but when they're on, we obviously see that they're on. Yeah, that's a hard game to predict. It's a suggestion for anyone who wants to bet on that game, don't be betting on over or under that. Oh, if anyone from Adelaide does another back pass, I'm going to bloody punch myself in the face. Stupid bloody bastard. Stop doing back passes to the keeper that's like literally kicked at the pace of 1 mile an hour. Kyle Rose says, hey BKR, can you tell Clark... brother, stop trolling, bro. Every comment on this channel is you trolling. You'll get hidden very soon, bro. I see heaps of trolls from you, my man. Evan says, I need Central Coast Mariners to win. If someone wants to be a journalist, bro, leave them alone. Just let them do their own thing. You don't like what they do, then don't bloody watch their content. It's just... I have no idea why people enjoy hating. You know what I mean? Let's just bloody live your own life, man. You know, you don't like someone, then bloody don't watch his stuff. Shit, man. Vincent Shua says, Central Coast Mariners penalty goal in second half. Well, Adelaide's already got a penalty goal in this game so far. Sport Reaction says, Māori versus Indigenous game tomorrow as well. Yeah, should be a good one. Obviously, I can't watch it, but I will definitely be watching the extended highlights. Oh, chance here for Mariners! Oh, good header away, though. But that was a great corner there from the Mariners. That was a really nice corner. Wow. Was that a Rayner who had the... no, it wasn't the kicker. And it's going to be booted away there. Matthew Champion. Appreciate you, brother. Love your work. Thanks for tuning into the stream. Oh, but don't worry, Kyle Rain. I'm not actually... I'm not really having a go at you as such. I'm just kind of having a go at people who just, randomly hate for no reason. I know Clark. He's a decent dude, man. He's just having a crack just like everyone else. Oh, my God. That was a chance there for Rayner, though. That was a chance there for Rayner. No, technically, he's a journalist. He's doing his own thing. Technically, I'm a journalist, but I wouldn't really call myself a journalist. I studied sport journalism at uni, though. Weishi Yass's fixed game. How dare you? We haven't had a fixed game comment for ages, actually. We had one every single game for at least the first 4 weeks of competition or 3 weeks of competition. And probably the last week or two has been, no one's been calling fixed game. And then we get another one saying fixed damn well game. Tell you what, man. So that's going to be half time. There we go. So we're going to be finishing a 1-1 here at the end of the first half. Look, I think Adelaide were the better team in that first half. The gifted goal with the Mariners obviously started the game there for Daniel Da Silva, who put the ball in the back of the net, but that was literally just rolled back for him, and it was just terrible. So realistically, Adelaide should be at 1-0. But in the same sense, you could argue it's still being 0-0, because there is a bit of controversialness around the penalty for Adelaide United to make it 1-1. I don't believe so. I think that it's relatively fair enough to probably call that a penalty, and VAR is definitely not overruling that based on what we saw. So I think that's a penalty, and should have been 1-0 Adelaide, but in the same sense, it's 1-1. So it's just Adelaide's defence has been so poor. Adelaide's defence has been absolutely unbelievably poor. The only problem is Mariners just haven't been getting the opportunities up front. I think if Kowal comes on this game, he definitely is going to score in this game because I'm telling you right now, this Adelaide defence is an absolute shambles, son. It's an absolute shambles. So you wait, Kowal comes on, we'll probably see something grow a little bit more there in regards to their attacks. So that'll be very interesting. But yeah, it is 1-1. Why are they complaining about the penalty, bro? Shut up, bros. They're just complaining every 2 seconds at the damn penalty. It's a penalty, whatever. Like, gee whiz. But guys, hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new around here, and now I'm going to talk to you guys in the chat. Evan says, can't wait to watch your NRL streams, brother. Yeah, it should be good, man. Obviously, I'm going to be at a lot of the games because I'm based in Sydney, so I know the first week I'll be streaming the first game. I did consider going to Melbourne for the first game, though. Melbourne and somebody else. I can't remember who they're playing. I think it might be Parramatta, to be honest with you. I was very much considering going to the game, but I'm going to just stream it, and then obviously I'll probably be going to the Titans-Warriors game. And I think Newcastle play on Friday night that I'll probably be going to or something like that. So I'll do my best to stream as many possible games as I possibly can. But in the same sense, I'll be vlogging. So if you guys don't know, I do vlogs. My game day experience vlogs where I actually go to the game. And you'll see it tomorrow. You'll see it on Sunday. I'm going to the Raw versus Sydney FC game tomorrow for my first vlog in 1 year. So excited, man. So excited. But then again, we might lose. So maybe not so much excited. Kyron said, I don't troll, I just have an opinion. Everyone's entitled to an opinion. But what you're saying isn't an opinion. Saying you're not a journalist isn't an opinion because factually you're wrong, because technically he is a journalist. That's what he's doing. Like, what he's doing, technically what I'm doing, is journalism. So factually you're wrong. So that's not an opinion. You're just there to hate on that person because you obviously don't like that person. So that's why I'm telling you you're a troll. And then, like, to insult other people, it's just like, bro, don't live your life in hate, man. Just, buddy, have a good time. If you don't like someone, you don't like them. You just don't follow them. Like, simple as that, man. Like, it's great to have an opinion, but, like, if you're going to hate for, like, no apparent reason, because, like, you hating and saying he's not a journalist, it's just factually not true. So, cool, man. That's fine. Or maybe just restructure what you're saying. Great to have an opinion. That's all good, bro. Everyone can have their opinion. I have an opinion. My whole channel is an opinion. His whole stuff is his opinion. You know what I mean? So, you do you. You want to hate? Then hate, but just don't troll on my channel. Matthew Hasarati says, do you think Manchester City will win the Premier League this year? Buddy, we win every year, mate. We win every year. Don't you worry, son. Yeah, they'll win. Yeah. I told you guys at the beginning of the season this is City's year. I said Liverpool will struggle with the no crowds because they're a very passionate, energetic team over there in England with their crowd. And I said Manchester United are absolutely dog shit and every one of their fans can go and screw themselves. Chelsea... I had them second, and they probably could still come second, but in the same sense, I still think, I do think I'd probably get it, buddy rag bastards. Arsenal dog shit. I actually had them for fourth. I'm very disappointed in how shit house they've been. Leicester have surprised me. I thought they would be around fifth. I think they said they will come fifth. They're definitely really up there right now. But I don't think anyone's chasing Manchester City right now. They're 10 points ahead. You know what I mean? Like 10 points ahead on second place, 13 points ahead of Liverpool in fourth. Like, I'm sorry, but City aren't going to lose enough games to cough that little title up. Billy McHugh says, from a City perspective, who would you prefer? Oh, Kyle Rambo. Like, you're an idiot, Buzz. Like, truly. Like, it's all love, bro. You don't like it. That's you, man. That's you. That's you, bro. You don't understand. That's cool, man. Billy McHugh says, from a City perspective, who would you prefer, Mbappe or Haaland? I feel like Haaland would suit the Pep system better. Yeah, I'd probably say Haaland. Yeah, look, I'd love both, but yeah, look, Haaland. Also, Kyle, I know you know I'm not a dickhead. You just don't like that I'm telling you how it is right now. It's just how it is, man. But yeah, I'd say Haaland. I think Haaland would suit Manchester City better. But in the same sense, like, I guess whoever Pep gets or brings in, I will always back in that man. I just think he's such a magician with what he does. And he's honestly, he's one of the best managers ever. We all know that. So it doesn't matter who he brings in. If he brought them in, that means he believes in them and he can change them and he can make them into the player that they can become. And, voila, there you go. Yes, Kyle, I will call you an idiot if you're being an idiot. Yeah, but if you're going to troll someone because you don't like them, then that's fine, because I see you troll on every one of my videos, bro. So, feel free to subscribe if you want, man. That's up to you, man. Sport says, what would you do if you met Golden Anime in person? Nah, man, he's funny. Like, he's a troll. He's like a dead set troll. He's been hidden from the channel, though. He was very toxic. Very, very toxic. Now, look, guys, like, in all honesty, like, people, of course people troll, and they find it funny. It's like, cool, man, I couldn't care less. So you troll me all you like. You're not going to get at me, you know what I mean? Like, that's what these streams, we get a lot of trolls and stuff like that, but, like, if you're gonna troll and then cry foul because someone's calling you out for being a troll, it's like, come on, man. Like, let's be realistic now. Let's be realistic. Like, at least firm it. At least firm it. If you're gonna do it, at least firm it. Like, if you're gonna say, Clarky, you're not a journalist, and then like when you get called out for saying something ridiculous because it's factually incorrect, and then crying as if like it's not. It's like his opinion. It's pretty stupid, mate. It's stupid. Aaron Hayward says, when Van Dijk got injured, that was it for Liverpool this year. Spewing the bug destroyed Anfield title celebrations last year. That would have been epic after such a long wait for the title. Bro, did you see Liverpool? They didn't care about the bug, mate. There was no virus reduced celebrations. That whole bloody city was crazy. I guess I understand what you're saying though. Like it would have been bigger, but it was crazy, my man. It was one of the crazy celebrations. Matthew Hasarati says, and that's why you were an absolute champion. I'm a diehard City fan. Man United are shit. Buddy, mate, spot on, mate. Buddy, spot on. Ian Greenwood says, are you at a game tomorrow? Yeah, man, I'm at Brisbane Raw game. I'm at my Brisbane Raw boys. I'm going up against Sydney FC. Yeah, man. I'm looking forward to it. Aaron Hayward says Mariners will come out and fire after half time. Well, you'd hope so, man, because they need to improve a lot more on what they did in that first half. They need to, they really need to change what their first half was. By the way, guys, 2 likes away from 50. Go and smash that thumbs up button if you haven't already, and subscribe if you're new around here. Ian Greenwood says, who do you want to win? Who do I want to win? I want Brisbane Roar to win. Or you to win this game. I tipped Adelaide 2-1, but in the same sense, I don't really care who wins, man. I don't really mind who wins. I guess I'd probably want Adelaide to win too, because obviously Brisbane Roar, if we win, we'd still be games in hand, able to jump the Mariners. No, would we? Actually, what's the table looking like? Let's go have a look at the table. So Brisbane Roar, 7 games, 13 points. So that'd be, if Mariners were to lose this, that'd be 18. That'd be 19 points for 2 wins. So yeah, obviously I would want Adelaide to win this so that Brisbane Roar can still jump Mariners. But in the same sense, yeah, man, I don't really mind, bro. I'm just looking forward to a good game. Just trying to have just looking forward to a good game here. It hasn't been bad. I've enjoyed it relatively, but it also, like, defense-wise for the Adelaide United, they've been just horrific. They've just been absolutely horrific. Matthew Hazarati says, what is the greatest NRL moment you experienced live? The greatest moment I experienced live in the NRL? Good question. I think one of the craziest moments I have witnessed, it wasn't a full sold-out crowd, but one of the craziest moments was the Rabbitohs versus Dragons semi-final about 4 years ago, 3-4 years ago, when Adam Reynolds kicked 3 field goals. Like, they were up by 1 with like 10 minutes to go. No, 6 minutes to go. And then St. George kicked a penalty with like 3 minutes to go, and they went up by 1. And then Adam Reynolds kicked another field goal to tie the game up. And then with like 30 seconds left, kicked another field goal to win the game before it went to extra time. That was probably one of the craziest. It wasn't even a sold-out crowd, but it was just wild. I can't even think, because obviously with Titans, there's not really too much to write home about just yet. 2010 was pretty good. Actually, my favourite ever crowd that I witnessed with the Gold Coast Titans was against the Warriors in 2010. I think it was the first round of the finals. I think it was the first round. Very, very good game. Very good game to watch there. And that was a sold-out crowd. Obviously, lots of Kiwis on the Gold Coast as well. They love their rugby league, but unfortunately, we knocked them out. But we did lose the Roosters, the preliminary final up at Suncorp, because the thing that sucks about Seabus is that it's not big enough to be a home stadium for the preliminary final. So we had to go to Suncorp, and we got Shmakarunoed. Mehmet says Central 1 will. Central 1 will? I don't know. I'm saying United 1 will. United 1 will. I just can't believe they're complaining so much about this VAR. They're saying VAR rescues Reds. Like, brother, no, mate. No. Like, they're bloody all over the shop, lads. They're all over the shop. I'm sorry, but you can't be complaining this much. Like, shit, man. You shouldn't be complaining this much about it. Like, why aren't you complaining about the fact that Adelaide gifted them the goal? Why aren't the commentary complaining about the fact that the Mariners wouldn't even have a goal if it wasn't for Adelaide, just literally passing it to them, passing it into the back of the goal basically for them. I just don't understand. But I hope it's a good second half. I hope Mariners come out. If they win, they win. Whoever's the better team. Mehmet says Central 1. I don't think so, Buzz. I don't think so. They're not playing that good. They're really not playing that good. Who Mariners play actually next week? Let's have a look. So, Adelaide next week. The next game they play is against the Western Sydney Wanderers in Sydney too. I might go to that game. We'll see how we go. See how we go there. Let's have a look at the Mariners game. Let's go have a look at who they play next. So, next up for Adelaide's Wanderers, Jets, Victory, Jets. Oh, that's a really nice little 4-run game there. Central Coast Mariners. Next four games for Adelaide United. They could easily get themselves back on track. And then obviously for the Mariners, they've got a really tough run coming up, actually. They've got Perth Glory, Macarthur, Perth Glory, and then Melbourne City. That's a tough run, man. That's a very tough run. Still waiting for the second half to come back out, by the way, guys. Still waiting for the second half to come back out. So we're 1 like away from 50, by the way. So smack that thumbs up button. Will Blazy says, I'm nervous tomorrow I go for Sydney FC and Brisbane Roar quality. Sydney FC with Brisbane Roar. Yeah, I'm at that game, mate. I'm going to the game. I'm vlogging it. I think that it probably will be a draw. But in the same sense, I wouldn't be surprised if we got a sneaky win, mate. I wouldn't be... Are we still on right now? Are we still... Yeah, we are. Okay, sorry, guys. It just looked like it went off. Will Blaze tipping Mariners to win this 1-2-1. I said Adelaide 2-1. Matthew Hazarati says, one of my favourite moments being a Dragons fan was either in 2012 when the Anzac Day game down with 4 minutes to go and scoring right at the end. That was a good one. I can't remember, who was that? No, that was a... Was it Ben Craig? No, it wasn't Craig. Was it Ben Craig who scored that? Was it Ben Craig who won that game? I think it could have been. Evan says we have to wait and see who will win in the second half. Oh yeah, it's anyone can win the second half, to be honest with you. Unfortunately, you win the spoon this year. It's not surprising, but there's a couple teams down there. I'm actually so shocked that Clarkey said last night that that the team with his smoky is the Cowboys. Like, I absolutely no way. I think Cowboys are pretty low. Broncos will probably be better, but still pretty low. You know, Dragons will be down there. Tigers will still probably have enough in them to avoid the spoon. I think Dragons probably do get it. In the same sense, you know, everyone always says someone at the beginning of the year and no one gets it right, usually. For example, everyone said the Titans would get it last year, and it just wasn't happening. Matthew Hazarati says it was Ben Craig. Yes, I was right. There you go. See, I'm buddy flying, man. Flying. Oscar Burks' best signing so far over this off-season. Are you talking about for A-League or are you talking about the NRL? Will Blake says, yeah, nice to be a quality game. Hopefully, mate. Hopefully. Brisbane Roar have been pretty dodgy for the last week and a half or so. So, for 2 weeks, I guess, but a week, considering that obviously the last weekend and the middle game against Macarthur. But before that, they won 5-2 over the Melbourne Victory. That was against the Melbourne Victory, though, you know what I mean? So, so that doesn't really weigh too much into account there. So it just depends on if the Brisbane Roar are going to bounce back or they're going to show they're still struggling in regards to their attack. If they can bounce back, then boom. I tell you what, I'm looking forward to it because they've been very good this year. Very good, but it's just haven't been able to find the back of the net the last couple of weeks. They were the better team against the Jets, still couldn't find the back of the net. You know, just couldn't find the back of the net. Will Blake, that's right. Oscar Blake says best signings to find the NRL off season. Well, look, you know what's coming here, mate. Like, you know what's coming. Do I need to answer it or do I need to answer it or Kyle Wren? Oh man, you got me. Oh, you hurt me. Oh wow. Will Blazy says we have not been at our best. Who are you talking? Oh no, you said you're a Sydney FC fan. No one's been at their best this year, man. No, like everyone's struggling this year. Don't you worry. Everyone's bloody struggling this year. The Mariners, they're still going to be the Mariners, but they'll make the finals and be the Mariners. Sydney FC haven't looked that great. Perth Glory have their defensive weaknesses. Western United look absolute dog shit. Melbourne City look even worse than dog shit. Like they look like bloody dog shit that's been there for 2-3 weeks. You know, Brisbane look okay, but our attack is struggling. Jets look shithouse, but better than shithouse, but still shithouse. Macarthur look good, but they've only played 1 or 2 games now that have looked really good, so we need to see them be a bit more consistent still. Who else? Who else am I thinking? Adelaide been pretty average. They've been the bad team in this game, but their defense is just absolutely abysmal. Who else am I missing here? Who else am I missing, actually? I'm missing out on a couple teams here. Let's have a look at the table. What teams am I missing out on? Wanderers now. That's pretty much it. So, and Wellington, obviously. We all know Wellington's troubles, unfortunately. We all know Wellington's troubles. But the second half is about to get started here, guys. The second half is about to get started. So let me know your second half predictions. I am going to say, I said 2-1 Adelaide beginning of the game. I'm going to say 2-1 Adelaide. I'm just going to stick with it. You know, the only time I'll change my prediction is if it looks polar opposite. And I think that unless the Mariners get off to the front foot here, Adelaide will just dominate like they did the first half. Because they did dominate the first half, lads. They did. They did do it. They did do it. Brisbane Royal Post says, can Melbourne Victory get back to their winning ways? Don't think so, man. I said they get the wooden spoon this year. No one listened to me. No one listened to old Blazy, mate. No one listened to old Blazy. They're like Jets. They're the Jets. I said, nah. And then a couple of weeks later, 3 weeks later, they're like, Jets. I'm like, nah. And guess what? Now I'm saying, nah. Because a victory is still going to be likely coming last. There's nothing really changing there. There's just nothing really changing there. It's not that they're lost as such. They just don't have the quality anymore. They just don't really have the quality anymore. Domin Royale says 3-1 Adelaide. Ooh, that's a big call. I don't know about 3. I don't know if they're scoring 2 more goals, but you could be right. Anything can happen in this game, to be honest with you. Anything can happen in the A-League. Anything. That's going to go straight back to the keeper, and the Mariners will boot this little bad boy away. Evans says, need Central Coast Mariners to win for my 19-leg multi. 19-leg multi. You know, I only want the Mariners to win just for that. Like, if you can win if you've won a 19-leg multi and you relied on the Mariners, you're a ballsy man. You're a ballsy man. Nah, I don't believe it's your last leg. That would have to be like $1 shots. There's got to be some short odds there. There's no way. 19 legs is ridiculous. You could probably name the amount of people who've got like 19-leg multis on one hand worldwide. And that's going to be a corner. Oh, no. It'll be a throw-in. Throw-in here for the Mariners. But I hope you win, man. I hope the Mariners... Well, I don't, but I want them to win for you, but I want them to lose for the Raw. But 1-1. Mariners, in the first minute, have at least held the ball longer than what they usually did in that first half. That's a relatively good sign. And they are the attacking ones right now. Cleaned up UFC and NBA. Did you get on the NBA game yesterday with the Bulls? Ooh, man, I'll tell you, they were down 25 points. Down 25 points, and we ended up coming back to win that game. Why, you passed that to the right-hand side there, Urich, bro. You had 2 guys flying down the inside centre, and he passed it out to the wing. Body shit, man. Body shit. That's a terrible ball. Adelaide just butchered that counter-attacking opportunity there. They had a really nice opportunity to counter-attack, and they just butchered it. So Adelaide here with a chance, gone past the halfway point. Oh, Adelaide here with a good chance here. Gets it out to Duguli. That's good. That's a good buddy whip in, but goes straight to keeper. Dominic Royale says, Adelaide United usually plays good at home because of the fans. Yeah, well, that's what I said. I said at the beginning of the game, that's why I lent and said 2-1 to Adelaide, because if this was in Central Coast, I would have said Mariners win. But I said Adelaide are a different base at home. But in the same sense, like, kind of. I don't really think it's necessarily the fans per se. Because there's not many people there because they can't, I don't think. I don't know what their restrictions are like. Swearing says UFC is hard to bet on. It can be. Sometimes it's very easy and sometimes it's very difficult, yeah. I guess the bigger fights are difficult, but the smaller fights you can usually tell who's coming through. Like the undercards and the prelims and stuff like that, like that you can usually tell who's gonna win those from beforehand. But the big title fights and stuff like that, they're crazy difficult. Jack Rain says, I think Central Coast Mariners will bring it home. I think you're a Mariners fan. Brisbane Raw Post says, I can't... brother, message me on Instagram, man. Stop talking about this on Buddy's stream, brother. Like, what's going on? So, Mariners here with the ball. They're going to have a chance here. You have a chance they're going to move this ball down? No, that's going to go out over the sideline. That's going to go out over the sideline. Can we please see something in a second? I just want to see something a little bit. Jack Rain said, I am. I told you, son. I'm all over it, buddy. Don't you worry, son. Don't you worry, my friend. Oh, Mariners here. Chance here. Look, I'll be honest with you, man. Like, look, I'm very critical of... Chance here for the Mariners. Oh, my God. Clisby gets the call. Oh, no, it goes... I thought it was clipped. I thought that was clipped there. But no, it's going to be a goal kick. I thought that was a corner. It was a great shot there from Clisby. Just kept rising, unfortunately. But man, look, I'm very critical of the Mariners for good reason. I'm very critical of the Mariners, but in the same sense, like I say every week, like a healthy Central Coast is a healthy A-League. You know, I love it. I love seeing Central Coast there. They're probably our biggest rivals, the Raw. I say this all the time. They're probably my biggest rivals. But in the same sense, like I want Mariners to be successful again. They've had a long suffering history. A very long suffering damn well history. So 50 minutes gone here, and it's still 1-1. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new around here. But also another thing on the Mariners fans is that I also do, and this is with everyone though, but I also hate how many people tell me they're a Mariners fan nowadays. It's like, I didn't know a single Mariners fan. Well, besides the true local crazy 3 fans they got there to game days. But back in 2011 stuff, they got some really good crowds. Sport Action says, I think it's going to be a draw finishing 1-1. If that happens, that's crazy. That's crazy if it finishes 1-1. I think there has to be a goal in this still. At least one more. Sharad Smith says, I like boring games under 2.5. It depends. Sometimes I can like them. Like I saw it, the 0-0 between the Melbourne Victory and West United earlier this season was very enjoyable, even though it was a 0-0. It just depends on the way the game goes. It just depends on if it's a kind of just possessive-based defensive grind, or if it's a high-flowing, attacking game, but just the defense is too good and the attack was good, but the defense was just better. You know what I mean? Like that's the type of 0-0s I like, or the 1-1s, or the low-scoring ones. I don't usually like a 5-4 like we saw with Perth Glory versus West United. That was a different one though, because it was just bang, bang, bang. It was just crazy to the senses after such a shit first half. I don't mind 0-0s as much as people do say, but it just depends. It just depends on the type of style of it. Ethan Scipione says Alu will score a double off the bench. I said that Alu probably comes off the bench and scores in this game. I said this game with Adelaide's defense has been an absolute shambles, so it wouldn't surprise me. There was one Declan Smith. There was one rig comment. There was Wei Zhiyao, I think it is, went up there and said it was a rig game. And good defense ever, Adelaide. Haven't said that much since today's game because that's a free kick. That's a terrible tackle. Oh man, what are you complaining about? Oh, it's a substitution. Oh my god. Oh, no, I don't know if he's faking this. I think he's faking this. I think he's faking this injury because he looked at the bench and did like this for a substitution. But if you look, I think he's just been hitting the groin here from his tackle. Yeah, it hits him in the groin. I think he's going to be fine. I don't understand why he's saying substitution though, because you're going to get up in 2 minutes and it's going to still kind of hurt, but you'll still play the rest of the game out. I don't know how this is necessarily free kick against Adelaide, though. This is a tough decision there. Case Romanian says, Adelaide team's not controlling the game. Adelaide's controlling this game. They've been controlling the game since the first minute of the game. What are you talking about? Oh, that would have hurt, but no, he's not faking it, by the way. Sorry. I didn't say what I was actually thinking. What I was trying to say was that he's... because he did substitution like this really frequently. It was just, it hit him in the groin. It would have hurt, but to say that he's going to come off here is pretty significant. I don't know. He'll get up in 2 minutes' time. He'll be right. I'm a guy. I know. But you'll still feel it for a while, but that would have hurt. Patacat says Ryan Shawcross going into Miami. I was about to say into Milan. Is that the new team in the MLS, is it? Ooh, chance for the Mariners. Oh, that was terrible defense. Oh, my God. The Casella with an absolutely horrific shot. Casella's not been that great in this game. He's not been that great in this game so far. Desmond Talon says, Adelaide scores next goal, please. I think so, mate. I think so. But then again, Adelaide's defense is so bad that we could definitely see them just gift him another goal. We could definitely see them just gift another goal. Declan Smith says, do you have the stats? Do I have what stats? Stats of what? What stats you want, mate? Buddy, I got stats. I got stats, mate. I don't know what stats you want, but I got stats. If you're actually asking me for stats, no, but you can ask someone in the chat. They'll probably give you something. But so far, Adelaide have been better in the game, whether the stats say it or not. it's just the truth. They've been shit ass at the back, but they've still been better. It's been a pretty good start to the second half, though. At least both teams are relatively attacking, but I think Mariners have maybe started off slightly better, but Adelaide is still controlling the pace of the game. Sport Aaron says, I hate when people talk about the money of the women's Aussie soccer team, mate. We're not going to get into that. I've kind of made a video about this before. It was a few years ago now, but I did make a video about this before. It's unrealistic in the comparisons, especially Aussie women. Especially Aussie women, when considering our game in the women's is just nowhere near the same size. People get it. People get it. They don't want to get it. They don't want to get the reasoning why it's less. Because it's very, very obvious. Paddy Cat says, hypothetically, Mariners win the league this year. Would it be one of the biggest upsets in Australian club domestic sport? That's a good question. If the Mariners were to win this year. Yeah, probably. I can't think of a team in a big sport that was just completely written off before the season started. Look, I guess the Roosters were wooden spooners. What did they come? Like 15th or something like that? Koala's coming on, by the way, for the Mariners in 2016 or something, and they won the year after, or 2017 or something like that. But that was still the Roosters, though, you know what I mean? Like, I can't think of a team that has gone from, rock bottom to top in Australian sport, no. Can someone tell me? Someone has? Can someone tell me if someone has? Because I can't remember a time. 55 minutes gone here, guys, and Aluko is coming on for Marco Reina. Marco Reina. How many likes are we on? We on 50? We are on 51. Hit that thumbs up button. Let's get to 60. Let's get to 60 before the 70th minute. How about that one? Let's get to 60 likes before the 70 minutes. So go and smack that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new here. But Reina will go off for Koala. So will Koala be able to get on the score sheet, just like everyone's been saying? I said it too. He's got the most goals by substitute this year, and I'm pretty sure he's got the most he's on tied for most goals in the league. Reina's been pretty. I'm going to tell you right now, I still don't understand why Reina got in the team of the week last week. I don't get it. Oh, that's going out for a goal kick. Paddy Cat says Roosters went rock bottom to grand final runners up in 2009, 2010, but ended up finishing 6th in the regular season. I think grand final runners up. Well, no, if you're going to talk in regards to grand final runners up, you'd be looking at Nisbet comes on for Shanoda, by the way. If you're talking in regards to like runners up, it'd be Parramatta in 2009 or whatever it was. Why is Clarkey sending me a heap of messages about something? He's sending a post. Weishi Yao says 1-1 and draw. It's looking more and more likely. I still think there's a goal in this, but then again, it is looking more and more likely. Adelaide haven't really done anything in the second half, and Mariners have just brought Koala on, so we might see Mariners pull away a little bit more here. Good tackle by Adelaide. Jeez. Oh, it's going to be a corner, but still good tackle. Still very good tackle there. Shannon Humphrey says, will the Sharks make the finals in the NRL season? You'll have to wait for my NRL previews video, won't ya? Won't ya? Won't you, mate? You have to wait and see, mate. You have to wait and see. But this will be a corner here for Adelaide United. No, Adelaide United, sorry, for Central Coast Mariners. Weiji Yao says under 2.5. I swear you, buddy, told me 2.5 before. You're changing your buddy tune, Weiji Yao. You're changing your buddy tune. Declan Smith, that was the one. Weiji Yao's the one who said it was rigged. 58 minutes gone. Corner here for the Mariners. They've had really good corners so far today, actually. Clearsby whips it in. And as I said that was a terrible corner. That was a terrible corner. Prison Raw Post. Stop talking about this, buds. Just message me. Oh, whoa. Gee whiz. Nearly chance there. Peter Cat says, confirmed Australia will travel to Kathmandu to play Nepal on 30th March for their first game in almost 1.5 years. Let's go, baby. I'm keen. I'll be streaming it. I don't care what time it's on. I'll stream it. I will stream it, and it will be good. I will look at Australia win. Does Nepal have anyone? Like anyone that I would know? Does Nepal have anyone that I would know in their team? Probably not, because Nepal's not really a footballing nation. They're probably a cricket nation, I would say. Paddy says, no, well, you don't know, mate. Buddy, I could know everyone, mate. You don't know. I know, mate. I know. You don't think I know? I know, mate. Don't you worry. Nyongabiri will be coming on here. Nyongabiri will be coming on for Adelaide. Paddy says, we beat them in 5-0 in Canberra back in 2019. Oh, you said it was an away game, didn't you? It will travel to Kathmandu. Yeah. That'd be a pretty cool away day. That'd be a pretty cool away day. Oh, Chancey for Silva. Oh, that's going straight to the keeper, though. Mariners have had a lot of shots, but they're going straight to the keeper. I'm pretty sure every shot except for the De Silva goal has been straight at the keeper. Sports Nepal's next to India. Thanks, man. GeoGuessr over here. GeoGuessr reactions. Dances come on Adelaide. Score next goal. I'm increasingly, falling to the belief of this being 1-1 at this point. I still like 2-1, but I'm increasingly believing a lot more there won't be a goal here. I'm slowly believing in it. Dukuli will come off here for Nyongaberet. Casey Romanium says, Wei Zhiyao, I also think under 2.5. Buddy, bullshit. That's not what Buddy Wei Zhiyao said to start off this game. Wei Zhiyao was getting on the over 2.5, and now Wei Zhiyao's getting on the under 2.5. I tell ya, I'm all over you, son. I know exactly what's going on here. See stuff going on here in the chat. So 60 minutes gone here, guys. Still 1-1. The gunner says, I think a draw is a fair result. Yeah, look, you couldn't argue it based on the fact that both goals, I guess you could argue, were gifted to each team. And Adelaide's been better attacking-wise, but Adelaide's been horrific defensively. Mariners haven't been that great attacking-wise, but they've still been relatively decent defensively. Riley Man 97 says, who do you think will win, Melbourne City or Perth Glory? It's been a while since Perth played a game, and Melbourne City are a dog shit, but in the same sense, they still have the quality. I think until Kisnorbo goes, that Melbourne City will still be shithouse, so I'll back in Perth, but I wouldn't be surprised if the City draw. I don't know if they're going to be able to defend from Perth, though. That's the thing. Oh, that was close to being given a yellow card there. Jeez, that was a high tackle. That's a free kick for sure, and that's going to get a yellow card. You're a dickhead, mate. What are you doing, buddy? Nisbet, you're an idiot. Aaron Hayward says, Central Coast Mariners 14 shots to 4 from Adelaide. Yes, but every single Mariners shot has been directly at the keeper. Has been literally directly at the keeper. Like, those 14 shots haven't been good, man. They've not been shots that have, like, buddy, I'm going to time you out. Moderators, please time out people who just stroll like that. It's Austin, spam like that. It's Austin says, your reaction when Porto... Oh, now I can't even see because this dickhead in the chat. I can't even see where that comment went now. It's just gone. Oh, message retracted. Okay, that's why. Buddy, some stupid idiot in the chat. Just, buddy, there was 3 people who timed it out. Oh, that's a clear yellow card. It's Austin says, what was your reaction when Porto beat Juve 2-1? Don't really mind. Oh, my God. And Kowal's done it too. That's a goal. That's an unreal goal too. That was actually out of... Both goals the Mariners have come completely out of nothing. That's an unbelievable goal from Kowal. That is an unbelievable goal from Kowal. I love watching this man, eh? I love watching Kowal play. Look at this. How do you get that, bro? How do you get that shot in there? Like, come on, man. Like, that's crazy to score that. Like, that finish is unbelievable. He gets it off the post and in. You could not stop that as the keeper, and the defense was fine. The defense was good. Like, it wasn't Adelaide's bad defense there. That was just really good play from Kowal. Paddycat says, I didn't even see it happen because it came from nothing. It did. It came from absolutely nothing, that. He's now the golden boot right now, with 6 goals. Derbyshire on 5, Wenzel Halls with 5. I'm actually in shock that just happened. That is just so out of nowhere, and that's twice now. Actually... No, that's just twice now this game so far that the goals have come from nowhere. Nowhere. Vincent Chua says full-time 1-3. You could be right. You'll see. There we go. It's Austin says, Central Coast Mariners be like, Alo Guol, ole, ole, ole. Sport says, why does he come off the bench? So much better, brother. Don't fall for the trap. Don't fall for the trap. You bring on players like Kowal at this time when legs start to get tired. You know, he's got the freshness. He's got the confidence. You know, he comes on, he goes boom, and he breaks your confidence. You know, he breaks the other team's strength at the back. You know, he outpaces players, and he comes on, he brings that freshness to the team, the fresh vibe, and the players, obviously, they lift up when a player like him comes on. You know, you put him on at the start. If he doesn't get a goal in the first 20 minutes or so, or 20, 30 minutes, then it will just drag on, and it's kind of wasted. I agree with having Arena start alongside... Hold on, Adelaide with a chance here. Adelaide with a chance! Oh, good little opportunity there. Oh, back in here. Adelaide with another chance inside the box. With a chance inside the box. Coletti, what are you doing, Coletti? You're a dickhead, mate. He went for a shot there too. No, you're a dickhead. No, you're a selfish piece of shit. He went for a shot there. He went for... Oh, it was a throw-in. It actually was a throw-in. It was from a throw-in, just randomly from a throw-in there for Kowal. No, yeah, Kowal's not the player you'd be starting, mate. Kowal's not a player you'd be starting. Paddycat says, surely this man gets a ticket to Tokyo for football. You'd hope so, mate. You bloody hope so. He's bloody flying. He's the golden boot right now, and he hasn't even been starting the games because he shouldn't be. Obviously, players want to. Obviously, players want to start. I get it, but in the same sense, like the way he plays, I 100% believe it's so much better that he comes off the bench here. Casey Romanium says, I'm wrong, not under 2.5 earlier was mentioned away win. Yeah, well, you'd think so now. They'll probably be able to defend this now. Adelaide haven't been necessarily good enough, really. I wouldn't be saying they're scoring 3 goals. Like someone said to me, Adelaide 3-1. I was like, I thought Adelaide 2-1. But then again, I did say Kowal was going to come on, so I don't know really why I backed in that 2-1 still at halftime. Duffy's, thank you very much for the $4 dono, brother. He says, hey you, hello you, how you doing, champion? Appreciate the $4 dono, but yeah, pretty decent game so far. Receipt says, when is the Indigenous game? Tomorrow, brother. Tomorrow. I won't be streaming it, unfortunately. I will be at the Brisbane Roar Sydney FC game and vlogging that for my first vlog in a year. That vlog will come out on Sunday. Oh, Adelaide with a chance. Oh, that's going to be just outside the box. They're going to have a chance. Have a crack, have a crack, have a crack. No, don't have a crack then, you dickhead. You... Oh, wait. No, still a chance. Adelaide are at least attacking more now. At least it's kind of woken them up because it was a little bit bland from them this second half so far. Natrolis Olis says, is that Otis or Olis? 2-3. Oh, chance here. Oh, it's going to come here for Adelaide again. Coming for Adelaide again. Oh, my God. Adelaide are actually dominating right now. As soon as they go down 2-1 and now they wake up, like they've been pretty average in the second half. Wei Shi Yao said, nice one, 1-3 coming. So now you've gone over 2.5. Well, now you're back in. Oh my God. Coletti, get off the field, you dickhead. Honestly, he has been so damn well shit. He has been so damn well shit. Oh my goodness me, he's been terrible. Casey Manning says, Wei Ji, you really 3-1? He really 3-1. He really. Thank you very much, Duffy, for the $2 dono. Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that one. Awesome. Oh, and again, thank you very much for the $2 donation, Duffies. Appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. But second half shots and that's another $2 donation. Appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. But second half shots, I think it was 5-3 or 5-2 in regards to Adelaide United. So you'd be very, very happy with that one. Very, very happy with that one if you're a Mariners fan. But then again, like I said, all of them have gone straight into the keeper. Casey Romanium says, I feel they will drag the time now. Full time, think 2-1. Yeah, but everyone thought it was 1-1 like 10 minutes ago. You know, A-League is crazy. You could definitely see. Like, I don't think there's going to be 3 more goals, but it wouldn't shock me. Or maybe it might shock me, but it wouldn't necessarily surprise. Thank you again for the $2 donation, Duffies. Appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, mate. Oh, Adelaide with a chance here. Like, Adelaide are attacking enough here, and they do have the quality to score, so you can't write this one in the books just yet, lads. Can't write this one in the books just yet, and that'll be a throw-in. Casey Manium says, Central Coast will start to defence. They've been pretty decent with their defence all game, to be honest with you. Their defence has been fine. It's not been their defence they've been struggling with. It has been their attack, and yet when they brought Kowal on, the attack looked fine. This is terrible from Adelaide. Holy shit. Holy shit. Someone that loves you says, I reckon another goal or 2, yeah. Oh, it'll be awesome. Penalty. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's another penalty. It's going to be 2-2. Oh my God, it's a penalty. It's going to be 2-2. It's a penalty. It's going to be 2-2. Adelaide have got a penalty. Adelaide got a penalty. Thank you very much for the $1, but that's a penalty. Oh my God. Oh my God. And Adelaide have gotten a second penalty in this game. Adelaide have gotten a second penalty in this game. Oh my God. Mork got it again as well, by the way. Yeah, he's pulling him back by the arm. Yeah. Here's an arm tangle there. That's definitely a penalty. So that's 100%. You're an idiot. Nisbet, you're stupid. It should be 2-2 here. So I told you guys, Adelaide are attacking enough. They've got the quality. And voila. Now they could score 3 goals. But if he misses this, it probably finishes 2-1. Thank you very much for the dono, brother. I'm just watching this one now, but thank you very much for the dono. I'll read it out in a second if you said something. And thank you very much for that dono as well. But Chancey for Adelaide. Oh, he's got it. Good crack too for a penalty. Tommy Urich. Oh, thank you very much for the donation. But Tommy Urich, he's happy. It is 2-2. 20 minutes to go here, guys. It is 2-2. What a damn well game. What a damn well game watching here. It had been good the whole time, and that is a penalty. You cannot argue that. You cannot argue that for a penalty. But yeah, overall, thank you for all those donos, Duffies. Supermanium says, missed. Supermanian, brother, you're flirting with a timeout there, my man, because he said miss as if he'd already missed it. You can't troll the chat, my man, I told ya. But I'll leave you. I'll let you go for this one. Sport Ranking says he not a pen, he was holding him. Well, that's stupid, bro. That was obviously a penalty. Like, that was just a straight up penalty. Gabriel Games says, do you think Adelaide deserves the point? I think that you couldn't argue they don't deserve. I think a draw is fair. I don't think Mariners deserve the win. I think a draw is the perfect result right now. I think Mariners haven't been great this game. Once Kowal came on, I said Kowal would score a goal, but I didn't think Mariners were good. Adelaide were the better team in the first half, and Adelaide was shithouse in the second half. In the same sense, still have the attack to score and equalise, and that's exactly what they did. And they still have the attack to win this game as well. Mariners can win this game through Kowal. Adelaide could still win this game. You know, this game is definitely nowhere near over yet, and I was trying to tell people that. They were like 2-1, people just sit back. It's like, I don't think so. Adelaide have the attack. They have the ability. Their defence is shithouse, and that's why we could still see this being 3-3. You know, we could still see 3 goals, like I said. I said there could still be 3 goals. I didn't think it was going to happen, but there could be. And we've already seen 1. Could we see 2 more? Another one for a 3-3er. It wouldn't be surprising. It'd shock me, but it wouldn't be surprising. I know this league, in the sense that I don't know this league. No one knows this league. And here we go, Chancey Mariners, and Adelaide can clear that one away for a throw-in. But no sport reactions, that's a clear penalty. Gary Games, that's right. Harry Cornea1 says, please 3-2. Well, it's not a bad shout right now. It is not as a bad shout, my friend. We definitely should probably be seeing at least one more goal. At least one more goal, to be honest with you. Thank you very much, Daniel Gaiju, for subscribing. Appreciate it, man. W says, I hope the Panthers win. Well, that's a long way to go, mate. There's a long way to go before we buddy the old rugby. Well, it's 3 weeks or so, I guess. But until they win, that's a long way. Oh, chance here. Nope, goes out for a goal kick. That was terrible. Duffy's brother, please don't remove comments like that. I understand he said Panthers are clap, but he's allowed to say Panthers are clap. Don't abuse moderator, please. AK official says 2-3. That's clearly a penalty. Wei Yao says away won't win. Man, you said 2-1, and then you said you said under 2.5. And then you said over 2.5, and it'll be 3-1 Mariners. And now you're saying the bloody Mariners aren't going to win. What's the shit's going on here, lad? What's the shit's going on here? I said before the game, 2-1 Adelaide. I said halftime, 2-1 Adelaide. And now I'm saying 3-2 Adelaide. Take that one. You like that? You like that one, mate? Like, I see I back him in since the start. Adelaide here with a chance. I'm probably actually tipping a 3-3 right now, to be honest with you. I'm probably tipping a 3-3. Pelani says 3-2. Yeah, maybe. Adelaide get the ball back in here. Don't forget, guys, hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, and subscribe if you are new around here as well. We obviously will be. Oh, Kowal here. No, free kick. Free kick to Adelaide. I tell you what, Coletti has been horrific in this game. Horrific. JDMC says 7-4. Well, mate, we've seen some pretty high-scoring games this year, but would that be necessarily surprising as well? W says, where the memberships go? Members are there. You can get a membership. Members are there. You just probably haven't got your new one. Declan Smith says, I'm not going to lie, I was going to say 3-1 Central Coast Mariners before the match. Well, you're close if they can score. But then again, I'm still close if the Adelaide can score. Because I said 2-1. Will Blaze says 2-2. Oh, Adelaide here with a chance. Adelaide with a chance. Adelaide with a chance. Oh my God, they're in the box. They're in the box here. Urich, what's he going to do? What's he going to do? He cuts it. Oh, that's stupid. Oh, that's good defending. Very good. Oh, no, it's not a penalty. Don't complain. Don't give a penalty there, mate. Will Blaze says, what's a membership? A membership is $5 a month, and basically you get, a green highlighter over your name in the chat, and I prioritize your comments. And I'm going to start doing, for members, 1 live stream a month where only members can chat in it. Just the one, though. But it's obviously people can still watch it. Everything's still able to be watched. It's just for that 1 stream per month, just to give back to people who support the channel. Because obviously, when I'm doing vlogs and stuff, I put a lot of money into the channel. I love it. But in the same sense, everything that you guys donate and all that type of stuff really does help out with the growth and stuff. So that's why I gave you guys the option. And also, I'm probably going to start doing tips and stuff for the people who are members as well. But 75 minutes gone here, guys. It is 2-2, and Stefan Mork, who has gotten both the penalties, will be coming off here for Mohamed Toure. Mohamed Toure, coming on here. Isaac Van Wells says, which team gets the most views when they play? It depends on the day, bro. It depends on the day. If it's a Saturday or a Sunday, Sunday games don't usually get Saturdays get good views. Sundays don't really, because Sundays are usually people are doing stuff and they're not at home for streams. Saturdays are kind of okay. The best days for streams is actually midweek, like a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, because obviously no one's doing anything. No one's doing anything. Paycat says more coming off after 2 dives. Yeah, they're dives, but in the same sense. The second one was a penalty, but they're dives. The first one was technically a penalty too, but he still dived to ensure the penalty, I guess. Polani says 100% Adelaide win today. 100%? I bet you 15 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, you were saying 100% Mariners win. I bet ya. But Adelaide looking pretty good since they went behind 2-1. They've definitely been dominating this game. They don't necessarily deserve a win, but if anyone's going to win, they deserve it. Adelaide with chance. Oh, why'd you cut that back, bros? No, bro. Oh, still here with the Adelaide. Still here with... Oh, bro, they're playing pretty decent football here. They're playing pretty decent football, but unfortunately, they're just not having the end product. Oh, chance here. Oh, my God, it's a corner. Oh, that was great defending. That was last-ditch defending there from Rolls. Otherwise, that's the Tommy Urish goal 3-2. But it will be a corner here for Adelaide United. Diman Prediction says, hello, bro. I'm from Indonesia. Welcome from Indonesia, bro. Appreciate ya. How you doing? Who you tipping, mate? So 14 minutes to go here, guys. It is 2-2. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you are new around here. 76 minutes gone, and we may see a corner here. It might go in the back of the net. No, cleared away. Cleared away. Wolverine says, do you do any motorsport coverage like F1 or Supercars? I'd really like that. Not really, man. I'll probably do a vlog one day. I'll vlog it. That's corner here, Adelaide. But I'm not really necessarily into that. I love being at the racetrack and hearing the noises and shit. I'll vlog it, definitely. Like Gold Coast at the end of the year. And Bathurst is on the BKR Sport bucket list, but nah, it's not really something I'd stream, to be honest with you. So 77 minutes gone here is 2-2. Another corner here coming up for Adelaide from the left-hand side. Over the top. And that's going to be inside the box. And cleared away by Mariners. But... Oh my God. That's a penalty. Oh no, VAR might check this. VAR may check this for an Adelaide penalty. VAR may check this for an Adelaide penalty. Surely not. Surely not. Let's go have a look here. Let's have a look what's going on here. He probably dived. He probably dived, and that's why Clisby's obviously getting upset. But, like, in the same sense, it's a good call by the referee not to call that a penalty on the spot, because he did chuck his leg out, but obviously he just didn't touch him, and it was a dive. And he's over the penalties. That's funny as. Isaac Benwell says 3 pens in one game, imagine. Yeah, no, that'd be crazy. But Stephen Mork's not on right now, so it's going to be difficult to see another pen. He got both the pens, obviously. How many likes are we on? We are on 59. One more like, guys. One more like away from 60. Let's go smack that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Just smack it. So Casella is going to come off here for Bowman. Bowman will come on here for the Mariners. Realistically, I think the Mariners are they're pretty much holding out for a 2-2 draw at this point. Adelaide have dominated ever since they went behind 2-1. And Adelaide are just attacking right now. I can't, unless the only way Mariners can score and win here is off the counter. Oh! How is that say the back of the net? I can't believe that was just cleared away. How did Mariners get away with that? How did the Mariners not give up a goal? Kuol here. Kuol on the counter. 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 Oh, that's a free kick. This is crazy. This is crazy. This game has turned insane. This game, 100% the commentary just said it. This game is nuts. This game is nuts. That is madness, bro. That is actually madness, how that was kept out of the back of the net there. That was like, the ball went past the keeper, then the keeper threw his leg out, it bounced off, and then the Adelaide play came, whacked it into the defence cleared away, came back out to the Adelaide play, whacked it back into the defence, cleared away, then it fell at the edge of the box, he had a shot, it bounced off, and then obviously they just booted it for Kuol. Kuol ran down the left-hand side, took the ball in, cut inside, free kick now to the Mariners, right in front of the goal, just outside the box. This game is hectic right now. This game is hectic. Declan Smith says, why was the place a timeout? I don't know, man. The moderators do all that, bro. You have to ask the mods. I don't time people out and stuff like that. I only time people out if they're like just constantly bloody spamming or something shit like that. VAR check. What's the VAR checking right now? What's the VAR checking? They're checking for a handball in the penalty box. Oh no. Oh my god, they might be checking for a handball inside the box for a penalty here for Adelaide. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This could... Oh, this is... I want to see it again. It's being... It's still checking. This could be a penalty here for Adelaide. This could be a penalty here for Adelaide. They're still checking this. There's 10 minutes to go here. This could be another penalty here for Adelaide. Oh my god, he's giving a penalty. No, he's coming at the screen. Oh my god, I think he's going to give a penalty here. I think he's going to give a penalty here. I think he might be giving a penalty here. He's going to come over the screen and have a look here. So, I think he's going to give a penalty. So, basically, guys, they're checking the VAR for a handball in the box, Mariners, which blocked it. It is an unnatural position, but if it comes off his face onto his arm, it won't be a penalty. It's an unnatural position. That's a pen. That's a pen. That's a penalty. This should be a penalty. That hand is out of a natural position. It blocks, obviously, the shot. It probably goes over the top of the bar, but that's irrelevant. I think this is a penalty because that hits his arm first, not his head. This is a pen. This is a penalty. This should be a penalty. If this doesn't get called a penalty, it's wrong. It's a wrong decision. This is 100%. This should be called a penalty. This has to be classed as a penalty. It hits his hand first. It's in an unnatural position, and you can't judge whether that's gone over the bar. That's a penalty. This has to be a penalty. This has to be a penalty. This should be the third penalty of the game. Yeah, it's not off his face first. That's off his hand. This has to be a penalty. There's no way you can't call this a penalty. There's no way you can't call this a penalty. Why are they still looking at this? I can tell you right now it's a penalty. Sorry, guys. We're still looking at VAR here. We're still checking this. If he doesn't call a penalty here, that's bullshit. Okay, here we go. We're going to find out right now. He's walking out back onto the field. Here we go. Is he going to give the third penalty? He will. He's going to give the penalty. There's the third penalty of the game. Adelaide are about to have their third penalty of the game. Wow. Wow. This is the third penalty of the game for Adelaide. Oh my god. 3 penalties. Have we ever seen a game with 3 penalties in the A-League? From one team as well? I don't even know if in general, but 3 penalties for one team, and this is... Nah, the dickhead commentary, shut up, mate. That's clearly a penalty, but I can't believe this is the third penalty. Paddy, this is a joke. Well, no, that's 100% a penalty. So Tristan, don't say goal yet because there's no goal. Otherwise, you might be trolling. There's no goal yet. It's a penalty, but this game is crazy. And this is what I told you. 15 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago, people were saying it's going to be 2-1. Mariners sit back for defense. I said, hold on. The A-League is crazy. We could still see this game finishing 3-3. This game could easily finish 3-3 because Adelaide got another penalty, and then Adelaide got another penalty here. It's going to be 3-2, and then Mariners are going to attack. And then we could see the Mariners score through Quell. I wouldn't even be surprised with 4-3. I wouldn't even be surprised with a 4-3 or a 3-4. This is what you guys got. This is why I say to you guys, don't bet on this league. Don't bet. Don't bet on this league. Don't bet on this league. If you bet on this league, you're donating. Otherwise, you're very lucky because this is what happens. Tristan says something I do not understand. Jun Kiatz is rigged. No, this is just how the A-League is. But Tommy Urich here, he's taken both so far, right? So he'll be getting a hat-trick off here, yeah? Alrighty, so... Player Noob says Central win. I can't see it if Urich gets this kick here. It's a penalty. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 85th minute here. It's 2-2. And Tommy Urich here from the spot. Can he get the third penalty of the game? He will. Oh, 3-2. Adelaide take the lead 3-2. And there it is, son. That's the third. This game is wild, bro. 5 minutes to go. This honestly, this game right now is feeling like West United Perth Glory. This game right now is feeling like West United and Perth Glory. Dimon prediction says Sunda Empire, the king of the king. Yovis Praprato says goal yes. Weishi Yao says 2-3 WTF, bro. Well, no, it's not 2-3, it's 3-2. But this is just a madness of a game, bro. Like, I'm so happy I watched this game. Like, even though I do every game, but like, still, what a game, bro. What a game. Gamer says shout out, hello mate. Wake says how about a penalty? You can't get out of the way, bro. What? That's clearly a penalty. That one, that out of all three penalties, that is the most clear penalty of the lot. His arm is in an unnatural position. What do you mean he can't get out of the way? His arm is in an unnatural position, Buzz. That is 170% a penalty in any day of the week. 180%. I was surprised it took so long to call that penalty. I didn't see it at the time. I saw it on the camera, on the replay, and that is a guaranteed penalty any day of the week. I'm sorry, these teams are contenders. Troll. Marston says over 4 odds, $1.93. Well, it's already over 4. What are you talking about? Swag says 3 penalties is a lot. Bro, 1 penalty is a lot. 1 penalty is a lot. But here we go. Aluqual here. Aluqual gets the ball inside. I think he might be offside here, Matt Simon. I think Matt Simon might be offside. Aluqual, corner. Oh, he's not going to be classed as offside. I thought he was offside there. Wowee. Palani says, I told you, right? It's fixed Adelaide's win today. No, I predicted Adelaide to win this game. I said Adelaide 2-1. And Mariners hit that one away. Guys, this league is not fixed. This is just how this league is. Oh, Adelaide with a chance. It's going to be Tommy Urich. If he stays in here, it's going to be basically... No, we'll go out for a throw-in. Guys, this league is not fixed. This league is just so crazy. This is how the league is. Because the players are good but also average, you're always going to see crazy shit. And this is what happens. Indra says something I don't really know. ZA says 3 penalties. Yeah, I know, crazy. Absolutely crazy, lads. Absolutely crazy game, this one. Absolutely so crazy. So, Tommy Urich here. There's 3 minutes to go here this game, guys. 3 minutes to go here this game. Demand prediction, man. Please stop spamming the same thing over and over again. Otherwise, you will get timed out. Yes, Matthew, I will be at Magic Round this year. All right, so 3 minutes left of this game. Over the top here. Matty Simon now with the ball. Aluqual. No, Adelaide are going to clear this one away. No one believed me when I said Adelaide to win. Remember when everyone was telling me that I was, hating on the Mariners? Remember that one? Remember when I was being told that I was hating on the Mariners? Well, I'm not being told anymore that I was hating on the Mariners. I was just being realistic. I said Adelaide to win this game 2-1. They've scored 3 goals. Mariners scored 2 goals. I'm taking this result right now, buddy. Hong Kong Football on Tour says, A-League is one of my favourite leagues to watch in Asia. It's so good and I'm not Australian. Yeah, exactly right, man. People don't understand. It's good that you say that because people don't understand. Everyone wants to watch the Premier League and everyone wants to watch, buddy, all the leagues in Europe. But it's like, this is a good league to watch. This is a good league to watch. 2 years ago, pretty shit house, but it's a good league to watch nowadays. It was good up until 2016 when the FFA decided to say screw you to the fans. And now it's getting good now that the FFA is pissed off. So, A JV2 says, I bet $500 on Coastal. But this is why you got to be bloody tuning into the streams, my man. You got to be tuning into the streams, my man. Because I said Adelaide win. So Yengi will come on here for Urich. Yengi comes on for Urich. JV2 says 3 penalties. What the hell? Yep, 3 penalties. All fair in my mind. First one somewhat controversial, but still fair. But still controversial. I can't even remember the second penalty, but the third penalty was definitely a penalty. The third one was 100%. Tommy Hill says MacArthur and West United. I'm saying draw, mate. I'm saying draw. I think that that game could go either way. And in saying that, with games that go either way, in this league, they usually, go no way. West United have a decent enough defence and also a good attack that's not been on form, but they are at home. Then you've got MacArthur, who have looked in form, but you can't really back them in just yet. They've had 2 good games. Besides that, like, they played Adelaide, and a chance here for Adelaide. No, they clicked that one away. They played Adelaide, who until this still aren't that great. You know, they've got a little bit of form right now, but still, you can't back them in long term just yet. They've only played 2 really quality games this season. Matty Simon, no. But yet they've got a really good attack at the moment. And the fluidity is looking nice, and their defense is very good. So for me, man, I wouldn't be surprised with a 1-1 or a 2-2 there in that game. I said if someone was to win that game, I would actually take Western United. Yep, but I'm taking a draw. But if I was to take a winner, I'd go against the grain, and I'd say Western United. Hong Kong Football on Tour says MacArthur a good side. Yes and no. JV2 says greetings from Mexico. Mexico. Love a bit of Mexicans loving the A-League. There's a lot of Mexicans because of Ulises Tavilla. Oh, Chansey. No. Mariners clip. Oh, that was terrible touch. Oh, it's back in. No, goal kick. A lot of Mexicans who love the A-League because of Ulises Tavilla, who plays for Wellington Phoenix. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for tuning in. It's pretty early over there for you guys, though, like 2 a.m. in the morning or something. But the 90th minute has arrived, guys. There is 6 added minutes here. 6 added minutes. So long way to go here. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, guys. I appreciate all your support. Smack the thumbs up button. And obviously subscribe. You know, we stream every day. Adele Satria says match fixing. Cool. Hayek says MacArthur smashed Brisbane. They didn't smash Brisbane at all, huh? What? That is absolutely not what happened in that game. In what planet are you watching that game? Or oh, Chansey Adelaide, this should do it. Oh, wait, is that oh, don't do it. Don't give a penalty there. Don't give a penalty. I thought they were close to giving a 4 penalty there. Anyone who thinks this is a match fix game is a dickhead. Leo says Adelaide can't score, that's for sure. What do you mean Adelaide can't score, that's for sure? Their buddy scored 3 goals, mate. And they're all penalties. Why, buddy? What you mean Adelaide can't score? They're all penalties, mate. Matthew Hazanati, yeah, that's right. Tommy Heel says Brisbane or Sydney. Buddy, I'll be at that game. I'll be vlogging it. I'm a Brisbane fan, so do take that into account. I think we could sneak something tomorrow, but in the same sense, it would have to come from bouncing back because we obviously have struggled the last week and a half or so. I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna back in my boys. I didn't back us in against MacArthur. I knew we'd lose. Well, I thought we'd draw at least that game. I still said we probably could lose that, actually. The Jets game, I wasn't surprised in a draw, but in the same sense. I just think that Sydney FC don't look that great. Raw are going to try and bounce back. I think it's a perfect game for the Raw to win. But Sydney FC should be arguably deservedly favourites there. And if you want to go the safe option, Sydney FC. But if you want to go for a bit of a risky option that definitely could pay off, but still is risky, you'd be looking at the Brisbane Raw. Hi, says didn't watch it. No, I know, bro. That's all good. Even if you did watch it and I don't really mind. But it takes a lot to troll me, guys. Like, actually make me angry. Like, Alan Stajic will get a yellow card here, by the way. Hong Kong Football on Tour can't wait for the A-League vlogs from me. Yeah, man, can't wait, bro. My first vlog in a year tomorrow. So keen, bro. Oh, Chansey for Adelaide again, though. Chansey for Adelaide again. There's still 3 minutes of added time here. Oh, Adelaide with the ball in the box. Yangi. Oh, don't you dare give... If there's a penalty again, people will blow their tops off and say that the mafia is involved. Gary Bugan says, bro, the coach has got a yellow. Yeah, because he's talking shit, mate. That's why... Because Stajic is a very big shit talker. Alan Stajic is a big shit talker. And obviously, he'd be very frustrated right now. His team's been unfortunately, 3 penalties against him. Like, of course you're going to argue. Like, if you're a coach or you're a manager... you make sure you get a yellow card in this situation to voice your frustration, to back up your boys, basically. The Hafishenko says, I can never win a bet in this league. I told you, don't bet in this league, bruh. But if you had to listen to me at the beginning of the game, I said Adelaide win. Should have listened to me. JV2 says, how's COVID over there? We still wear masks, everyone social distance. Nah, Australia's good, bruh. Australia's good. We're very isolated. Our country's isolated. So that's why we haven't really got it compared to like America or Europe and stuff like that. And that's going to be a free kick here to the Mariners. Still 2 minutes to go here, guys. Mariners still have a chance, but... oh, well, that's a yellow card against Yangi. You're an idiot, mate. Yeah, I guess it wastes time, I guess. Sport Action says, will you interview other fans of the virus and stuff? I don't even know if I'm meant to wear a mask tomorrow. I don't know. I know I'm meant to wear a mask on the train and shit like that, but I don't know about at the game. So 2 minutes left here, guys. At a time. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. But, buddy, I called the big play. No one listened to the old BKR. Mariners have a chance here, though. Matty Simon. Matty Simon. Oh, Kowal. Oh, no. Kowal nearly had that. Clisby back to Kowal. Kowal here on the edge of the box. Good defense by Adelaide. Very good defense. They can play this one out. No, free kick. Play it out. You could probably play this out for a minute and a half. You probably at least play 30 seconds out here. Just boot it down left field. Just smash it out. Just smash it out. Adel Satria says Adelaide buying this match, bookie. Oh, really? You bet on Mariners, didn't you? You bet on the Mariners, didn't you? Yes. I know it. I know it. I know you bet on the Mariners. That is why you think it is rigged. And that's exactly what they did, by the way. They wasted 30 seconds and then just booted it down left. All right, so Adelaide here with the ball, and they boot down left. Oh, Yankee here. You actually have a chance here. It's just whip it in, or you can cut back to the corner and be smart. Be smart. Be smart. Bring it back to the corner. Smart. Brought it back to the corner and just, yeah, that was actually very smart. And you got to actually, I would hate to be Mariners fan and watching that, but that was incredible from Yankee to decide against taking that whip in for the shot because it probably would have bounced away and the Mariners would have countered. Now, it'll be very difficult for Mariners to do anything. And Adelaide here with the ball. There's 25 seconds left here, guys. 25. Cool. Okay, chance here for Adelaide. Oh, that's a free kick. That should be game. Oh, no. That was a great tackle from Tonga. Wow. Tonga here. There's 15 seconds left. If the Mariners do this, it's crazy. If the Mariners do this, it's crazy. 10 seconds left. Mariners on the left-hand side. Clisby. Clisby might whip this one in. He might whip this one in. Oh! That was... Oh, my God. Delian, I've had no idea. If that ball goes anywhere but the keeper, that's a goal. But it's a corner. It's a corner here for the Mariners. But that is absolutely crazy. This is crazy. The Mariners here with another chance. Mariners here over the top. Mariners here over the top. It's a keeper. It's a keeper. Birighitti. Oh, there's actually a chance for Adelaide. No, he's going to call the game. That should be the game. That should be the game. Call it. Call it. Call it. Call the game. I can't believe that should have been a goal. That should have been a goal. That should have been a goal for the Mariners. Oh, he's still going here. They're still playing. He hasn't called it over yet. Birighitti whips it in. Straight to the keeper. Game over. What a finish, but gee whiz. Gee whiz. That was an absolutely unbelievable game. And if you missed out on that, I tell you what, you missed out because that was a ridiculously good game. That was a ridiculously damn well good game there. So that game's going to finish 3-2, guys. Adelaide the better team, Adelaide the better team. They got 3 penalties. Yeah, people are going to be like, oh man, I can't believe that. That's rigged. But it wasn't. Those 3 penalties were at least warranted. The first one, debatable. Second one, I can't even remember, but I think it was fine. And the second one was a penalty, but it was still a dive, but it was a penalty. And the third one was clearly and utterly a penalty. So fair game, fair result. I think Mariners would be frustrated, but in the same sense, they got dominated the whole game. When they went up 2-1, both their goals were completely against the run of play. Their first goal was a gift to them, absolute gift to them by the Mariners defense. And the second goal was just an absolutely random, fantastic goal for Alec Wall, but it was just ridiculously random. It was a great game to watch. I loved it. You're not going to see too much out of these two teams in regards to that kind of style again. But I try and tell you, people were telling me I was being biased and saying Mariners aren't good. And I didn't say Mariners aren't good. They've been good this year. But in the same sense, they haven't played no one. And no one who's in form. And Adelaide aren't even in form. And they just got beaten just then too. So can you imagine they're playing an informed Sydney? Or an informed bloody Perth Glory? Or an informed Brisbane Roar? Or an informed bloody MacArthur? Like, come on. Like, this is what I'm talking about, guys. There's still a lot of ways for them to lose games. And this game, they should have won. This game, you should not be losing this game at Adelaide right now. Adelaide at home, different beast. That's why I said before the game started. But the Mariners still have a long way to go before they prove anything to me. They've got a long way to damn well go. So, that's just how it is. Ash analysis, mate, those 3 pens should not happen. Well, then you should tell your defenders to not give them away. Tongik, that is debatable, but penalty. You can't argue that one. Well, you can argue that one. I'll give you that one to argue. The second one, that's a penalty. It's a dive, but it's a penalty. The third one is the most obvious penalty ever. So that's down to your defense. It's down to Mariners' defense, right? Mariners, their 2 goals came from a gift, an absolute gift that shouldn't have happened in the first goal. And the second goal was, yes, it was a great goal. It was so against the run of play, though. Like, if Mariners fans think they deserve that win, it's crazy. Like, if a Mariners fan thinks they deserve to win that game, it's crazy because they got outplayed and outdominated for most of the game. Adelaide didn't look that great, but in the same sense, they looked better, right? They looked better. Do I think that Adelaide would have won against many teams today? No. I think most teams would have still beaten them. Because firstly, I don't think many teams are giving away a penalty. But like for a Mariners fan, you've got to understand and be realistic in the sense that I said Kowal would come on and score a goal, but they didn't look good the whole game. They didn't, and this right here as well. And I'll say this: the The Mariners did something similar against Wellington Phoenix, but people forgot about the red card. If they don't get a red card in that game, I'm telling you Wellington Phoenix would have gotten a result. Not a win, but probably a draw, a low-scoring draw. And could have snuck a win because they were playing better in the first half, even with the red card. But then the second half came, the coach had to talk to him and got the Mariners to get going and dominated and won that game well because they deserved to win that game well. But you got to understand being realistic, lads. Mariners haven't played anyone yet. And if you're going to talk about Sydney FC and MacArthur, neither of those were in form. MacArthur was still fresh. MacArthur was still struggling against everybody. But now they're hitting form. They've just won 4-0 against Adelaide. They've won a few games. They beat Brisbane Roar too. They're hitting their straps. They would beat the Mariners right now. Sydney FC, they're still not in form realistically. They've never really been in form so far this season. So I don't even know if they're going to beat Brisbane Roar tomorrow. Brisbane Roar aren't in form. But that's the thing. I need to see the Mariners play a team that I can back in. You know what I mean? Like, I need to see them play a team that actually look the damn well goods right now. Because so far, they haven't played anyone who is. Perth Glory is the next game they play, though. So they play Perth Glory twice in the next 3 weeks. And then they also play MacArthur one of those games. So this next 3 weeks will tell you everything you need to know about the Mariners. This will tell you everything you need to know about the Mariners this next 3 weeks. They play Perth twice, and they play MacArthur. Perth can score 10 goals, but they can also give up 10 goals. So Mariners need to be hot on form in regards to their attack, and they need to have quality defense. But I think Perth probably beat them. MacArthur is 50-50, but I still think MacArthur are probably able to do it. But I haven't seen enough from MacArthur yet to completely back them in as well. They've won 2 games. They're in form. Maybe if they're in form and they lose, then I'll have to admit in regards to that one. But no. It's just straight up. Unfortunately, Mariners gave away. They were just too ill-disciplined today. That third penalty was just ridiculous. Well, the third penalty you can understand. He was just trying to block the ball. Unfortunately, his arm was in the wrong place at the wrong time, and it was a penalty. Tongic shouldn't be putting his leg down. Tongic shouldn't be putting his leg out to block that one. In the box. Like, it's going to be a penalty. The referee's going to call a penalty in that situation, and the VAR can't overturn that. There's no way the VAR can overturn that. He put his leg out. He blocked off the run. Straight up. Right? So as much as you might be frustrated, and fair enough, I'd be frustrated too if I was a Mariners fan. But you can't argue against it. He put his leg out. He got tripped up. Yes, look, Mork probably made the most of it and made a meal out of it, like he did with the second pen. But in the same sense, you can't necessarily say that 100% they should overturn that penalty in the first one and the second one too. So look, I think it's a fair result. I think Mariners fans would be frustrated, but they didn't deserve to win. I feel like they probably would think they deserve the draw, but Mariners definitely didn't deserve to win that one. Tyson McClinchy says, and you think Adelaide deserve it? I think Adelaide deserve the draw. I don't know about a win. I think Adelaide were the better team. I think if you were going to give the team a win, it would be Adelaide. Adelaide were the better team in that game, yes. Do I think they deserve the win? Probably not. Getting 3 penalties is... I don't know if that's a deserving a win, but in the same sense, he's just playing what you get. Like, you're not the one who decides the penalties. I think you could definitely argue more of a Adelaide deserve the win more than Mariners deserve a draw necessarily. But I don't know. It's a tough one, man. It's a tough game to read, actually. It is, but in the same sense, I could argue no, and I could definitely argue yes. I definitely could argue yes as well. So. That's going to do us for today, guys. Great game. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Appreciate you guys as always. You guys are awesome. Tomorrow, guys, I'm going to be going to the Brisbane Roar versus Sydney FC game. Turn a friend, man. Like, you've trolled multiple times too, bro. You're on, like, literally last warning this channel. This isn't the first time as well. But guys, tomorrow I'm going to the Brisbane Roar versus Sydney FC game, so we're going to be vlogging that one. That'll come out on Sunday. So I'll probably chuck out a video tomorrow. Maybe even just me talking about the Mariners just then. But I will chuck out a video tomorrow, but I won't be doing a stream out of all those games because I will be at the Raw game, but I will stream both games on Sunday, which is Wellington versus somebody. Hold on, I'll go have a look at the games on Sunday. Let's go have a look at what games are on Sunday. So it is Victory versus Jets. Ooh, bottom of the table battle there. And Wellington Phoenix versus the Wanderers. Ooh, that's a sneaky little game. That's right, I was going to go to that one. I'm considering it. I might go to it. See how I feel. I might go to Wollongong for that. We'll see how we go. But yeah, I'll stream both. I'll probably stream both those games, to be honest with you. No, we'll do that. But all right, guys, I'm going to jump off. I appreciate you. Thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Alrighty, guys.